state.
Alright, and we're live. I see I am showing up on both microphones already. If you guys hear an echo, please let us know. We're trying out a new setup. But anyway, welcome to the live stream. I guess I'll wait a little bit to announce why I'm doing this one until some more people pop in. But I'll just start by playing some Mortal Kombat 2 for today. Let me turn the volume down. That's always something I forget to do. We do have producer Mrs. Cag, Lady Cag, Christine, whatever you want to call her. She's back here. She has her own microphone, but the problem is we're pretty close together. My mic is here, hers is over there.
And his mic is really dumpy.
Hey, why do you keep talking crap about my mic? Anyway, if you hear an echo, we'll just go with one mic and she'll have to yell. Alright, you can turn it up a little more than that. Here we go. Alright, we're getting some people in here now. I need to try to wait to do the intro stuff or the opening stuff to let everyone get past the ads and everything. I guess I'll start by saying the reason I chose this game to start with is there's a lot of new subscribers to the channel, and that's because of one video in particular, How to Cheat Arcade 1-Up's insane, or Mortal Kombat 2's insane difficulty, and I guess YouTube decided to show that video to everybody who was looking for Mortal Kombat stuff after the movie came out. That video is actually a little older now. And all of a sudden, a lot of new people showed up on the channel, which is great. I had over 1,000 subscribers in a week. So I thought I'd do a live stream. Oh, interesting. Just showing you, or I guess just do a live stream welcoming the new subscribers to the channel if they happen to be here. And it's just kind of our usual hangout we do on the weekends. Not every weekend, but I will play some games, talk to you guys, answer questions. Take requests in some cases. I mean, I don't have all the games over here, but I do take a few requests for games. Who do we got here so far?
We have, please let us know in the chat, by the way, if you guys do hear an echo. Fahad is here. S-H-I-O-Q.
Oh, okay, I see that.
I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. Jerry A. Riley. Hey, Riley. Level 1 through 3. Omar. Night Yoshi. DeMello just popped up. Oh, Zach is here too.
I see that, and I do see slight echo, unfortunately.
Okay.
I don't know how we're ever going to fix that problem. She has to be in the same room.
Alright, I'm going to unplug this mic.
Well, then you got to be real loud.
Alright. Fahad says he just watched the Mortal Kombat movie. Who is the main guy? I thought he was Liu Kang, but he had the Johnny Cage look.
Yeah, I don't know. The new guy seems to be completely made up as far as, I just realized my things too. He seems to be completely made up from what I can tell. I was wondering the whole time, I thought he was going to end up turning into Scorpion or something last minute. I was like, oh, his family's about to get killed, but they never did. Spoiler. Ooh, good combo there. Uh-oh.
Zach says, sup, cat couple.
Suck? Suck.
Sup. I said sup.
I tell you, said suck. It's like, okay, we suck. Ooh, alright. How's it going,
Omar,
Zach?
we need some beers during these streams. I've got one! It's
Yeah.
a sweet and sour strawberry beer from Martin House Brewery. It's amazing.
Yeah, I have no beer. Oh, that was just rude, Raven.
Rikaku says, hey there.
Hey, Rikaku. I'm not a beer guy. I see Night Yoshi, too.
I said Night Yoshi.
I know, but I'm just saying hi. I'm already getting beat. Part of the reason I chose this game is everybody saw me doing the cheat, like, with Baraka and everyone. Not everyone. I should say I got a few negative comments. It was like, this is stupid. Why would you play the game like this? Just get some skill. And it's like, I know I'm not the best player in the world, but that's not how I play the game. I mean, you guys have seen me do this all the time, so... It's just, it was proving a point that you could beat the game using the cheat tactics.
Riley says, I'm not excited about being 23 years old on the 18th.
Riley, be excited. Every younger person who turns a year older says that eventually, and every single older person hears it and be like, I wish I was still that old. So, yeah, I guess just enjoy it.
I'll be 36 on the 28th, Riley.
Yeah, I'll be 38 this year on Halloween, so it kind of sucks. Didn't get it quick enough.
Level 1 through 3 says, just gotta say, this is one of the most wholesome arcade, if not gaming channels on YouTube.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I try to keep the old sailor at bay back there with the language, because I can hold it together while I'm in public, but, you know, I got Popeye with the bad mouth back there.
Yep.
Just get a couple beers in her, and here comes the F-bombs.
Let's see.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Night Yoshi says, I'm not a beer guy either. Beer sucks in my eyes.
I wish I was, because it's such a thing around it, and of course, when you're a guy, everybody's like, hey, have a beer, and you're like, I'm not a beer drinker. Like, well, what's wrong with you? It's like, I just don't really like beer that much. I don't know. I'm kind of glad I don't like it. I'm fat enough. I don't need something full of, what is it, hops? I don't know.
Yeah, hops.
I don't need something making me fatter, and part of me, though, wishes I was a beer drinker, because I could cut it out and then just lose a ton of weight like everyone does. But I really, other than drinking the occasional sugary drink and soda, I don't really do any, I overeat, probably. We'll say that. Let's be fair.
Lots of cheeseburgers.
Yes, cheeseburgers are life. Until they kill you.
Rikaku says, dude, ignore them. As long as you're having fun, they can go take a long walk off a short pier.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about the few really mean comments I got on this last video, or from the, this video that got popular, I should say. Uh-oh. I'm dead. I don't really care that much, but some of them were like, wow, this guy hates my guts. Like, what did I do to him? Anyway.
Night Yoshi says, as someone who's 28, I gotta agree with you, Riley. Getting old sucks.
Yeah, well, it goes very, very fast. I thought today about how weird it was that, like, oh my god. Anyway, it's hard to play this stupid game and talk, but, like, we bought jet skis, and that felt like a interesting life event, and then all of a sudden I was like, we've had those. I'm thinking about them because they're still being fixed from her accident, but we've had them now
Since 2014?
Yeah, the first one was bought in 2014, so anyway, it just seems like it wasn't that long ago. It's like, oh yeah, I just got into jet skiing. It's like, never mind. I've apparently been into jet skiing for quite some time. It's funny how
like you just picked up mountain biking not too long ago.
That feels weird, because when I realized that Trump was the president when I started mountain biking, I was like, wait, how is that possible? Felt like I've been mountain biking for like just a few weeks almost, and then sometimes it feels like I've been mountain biking for really long periods. I guess time just like messes with you sometimes.
Fahad asks, have you ever played Samurai Showdown or any Bro Geo games in general?
I'm sure that meant to be Neo Geo, but it probably got auto-corrected. Okay. I probably played them for like a maximum of... You could count all the time together, and it's probably been less than an hour. It's not that I don't like them, it's just I started on American fighting games, even Like it's like you're playing an anime game, and it's just hard for me to get into.
Gotham says try craft beer. That's 99% of what I drink, Gotham, and I always try to get him to try them. And there's only been like 2 beers where he's tasted them and been like, I could probably drink that. And they're super heavy sweet beers that are like, I don't know if you look up the brewery 903 Brewing out of somewhere in Texas, I can't remember. They have this slushy series, which is basically just pureed fruit, and those are the only ones I've ever gotten him to say, like, yeah, I could drink that.
Yeah, it's like drinking a tasty little smoothie, and I just don't like the general beer taste. I've tried to be a cool guy, can't do it.
DeMello says I have a chocolate milk belly instead of a beer belly.
Oh man, I haven't had chocolate milk in forever. What happened here, man? There she goes. Okay.
Night Yoshi says it always annoys me when somebody says beer is an acquired taste. No, it's a crappy taste.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think, you know what I think it really is? Hopefully none of them are here, but you know, like when you go, my dad was never a beer guy, so I never had this problem, but every time you go to like the family event, you get the one uncle who's an arm around you, break your neck kind of guy.
With a nappy beer breath.
They all had dirty cigarette, cigar, and beer breath. And you're like, good God, I don't know why anyone does any of this stuff. Thanks. It's great to see you. Thank you for the neck massage, but I'm ready to go now. Come on, let's get a toasty. Oh, I thought he was going to do his leg move. Get in there. You're just going to spam
Zach
me?
says it's tough not to overeat. Lady Cag's food sounds amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's a big problem. Even the salad that we just kind of cobbled together tonight with some chicken and stuff had like, well, how many avocados did you put on mine?
It was one of the, well, 3/4 of
wow.
the large one.
Felt like a lot, but I love avocado. But, you know, not that that's a bad thing to eat, but, you know, I'm sure I could have got away with a lot less. But yeah, she doesn't know how to make small portions either. I always make fun of her. It's like, why did you make 14 pounds of this one item?
I give you smaller portions.
You do.
I just make a lot of the food.
And then I feel like, God, I gotta eat that. We paid for that. You know, like, I don't know what it is about food and me, but it's like, I paid for it. Someone's gotta eat that. I hate to put it in the garbage. You went through the trouble to make it. Get out of here, Johnny. Johnny, come on, bud.
The Wicked Arcade says you should do a Mortal Kombat trilogy run.
I need to get Mortal Kombat trilogy is the problem. I can't remember. A lot of people have been saying that in the comments. Unfortunately, now it's really hard for me to, oh, come on, keep track of the comments and who's saying what, because this is a good problem to have. I got so many comments during that time frame that I genuinely couldn't respond to all of them. I try to respond to everybody, and I just couldn't. But yeah, somebody's been telling me in a couple times in the comments, it could be multiple people, do MK Trilogy. Normally I don't like anyway. I normally don't like console games on my cabinets just because I don't like how they perform. And I know it sounds weird, but I don't want to go through menus every time I launch a game, to launch a save and all that. God, I really hate you, Kung Lao. So I'm going to look into getting the PC version on here, which will probably play a little more like... Oh my God, that was awful. A little more... What was that? That was a really cool glitch. It was supposed to cut my head off, but it didn't. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, anyway, I'll look into putting Trilogy on here and play it. I did play it quite a bit when I was a kid. That's probably where I spent most of my MK3 times. I still kind of count that as MK3 era. This is ridiculous. This is so stupid. It's definitely getting a little ridiculous difficulty-wise now. I can't believe all the comments are like, dude, just get some skill. It's like, this really isn't a thing of skill. If you're not cheating this game, you're probably not going to win. I think a lot of people confuse it. Sorry, I know you're probably waiting for stuff, but a lot of people confuse this game with, well, I played it on the SNES, and it was great. It wasn't hard. You're just terrible. It's like, no, the SNES version was incredibly different than the arcade. Anyway, we've talked about this. Sometimes you get comments, you're like, I've got to at least address this, because I don't think you're remembering properly. Jesus, I'm going to throw this out the window. Go ahead.
DeMello says, Chris, did you see that MK New Era that has like Homer Simpson and Killer Instinct characters, etc. for PC?
I have not. I'm terrible at keeping up with all that stuff.
Gotham says, LOL, you guys rock.
Thank you, Gotham. I do think it's funny, by the way, that we're the family, what do you say, family friendly, or... Not him necessarily, but wholesome. It's like, but I'm playing violent video games, but I won't say bad words. I just think that's funny.
Did you say something about camel toe?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Camel toe, huh?
Yeah.
No, I just did now.
Comments. Something says, I love a good camel toe.
I'm pretty sure that could be potentially a...
Okay.
We'll just leave it for now. We'll keep an eye on Mr. Camel over there. Or Mrs. You never know. I'm going to seriously destroy Kung Lao eventually here when the difficulty decides to back off me a little bit, which I'm sure it's... Oh, no, it's not. All right. I thought it was about to, but maybe it did.
Ah, yes, DeMello. It says, be sure to press the like button.
Yes. Thank you. I always forget that stuff.
He also mentions donating, but that's... We'll just leave that in the chat.
Donating?
Yes, like...
Oh, I get you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a super chat, but even if you're just here to watch, that's always fine, too. I appreciate it either way. Oh, okay. I'm holding low kick to do the fatality.
Yeah, Night Yoshi said Kung Lao forgot to push up when your head didn't get cut off or whatever.
Yeah, I think something went wrong there. Oh, the other day when was that? I think I was trying to record something for a video that I never did, but I was playing MK1 and I did Sonya's fatality, and out of nowhere, oh, come on with that combo. Anyway, out of nowhere, she starts her fatality, it darkens, and then it says Kano wins in the middle of it, and Kano wasn't even on the screen, and it never said it on the screen, it's just the voice said it, which was really, really weird. I have it recorded, I don't know what I'll do with it, but oh my god. Okay, I should have seen that coming.
You have to put the pronunciation in the chat. I don't know how to say it. I'm going to say Shiok. S-H-I-O-Q.
That sounds pretty good.
It says, get good, bruh, when you're talking about the...
Oh, yeah.
You're not any good.
Yeah. I mean, YouTube comments can be... Most of my comments were always great, so I can't complain. And even still, most of the people who left comments were like, oh, try this out, or this is how I beat the game, which is great. But you got a few of those people who were just like thinking, I guess, I don't know if they're trying to be funny or what, but I was like, all right, man, whatever. But again, I really don't care because they're watching the video, which helps me ultimately, so thank you for watching. I don't care if you have to be rude about it. I'm not going to reply to you, though.
Night Yoshi says, as someone who owns the SNES and arcade versions of MK2, I have to agree, the SNES version is actually fun and playable, meanwhile the arcade version beats you with an inch of your life.
Yeah. I mean, it's so blatantly cheating at times that you're like, come on, this is just a little too much. I usually never even bother fighting. I think that one's Jade that's behind there. It's just no point. I mean, I'm going to lose unless I use, like, cheese tactics or whatever, so...
A downbeat exigate.
Okay. So,
E-X-E-G-T-E.
sounds like a new game, or a new,
Yeah, it's a new name for sure.
new name. This dude is wrecking me here.
I think this is about the question that Mello had about the
on the other
Simpsons and KI characters.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about Mortal Kombat Project for Mugen.
Oh, yeah. Good. I assume that's how you say that.
New Era, one of the MKP games. Oh, New Era is one of the MKP games.
Okay.
Fahad Chaudhry says, pull out Baraka.
Yeah, I may not even need him this time. I usually don't play as Baraka. Everyone thinks that I do because of the video I did, but no.
Sterling Pounds. Say
Wow.
Mortal Kombat 4 is a very bad game, and then I made it.
No, that's fine. I'll say it. Mortal Kombat 4 is just awful. I don't know who thought that would be a good game, but it's terrible. Thank you, Fahad. I will say that if people drop super chats, but the truth is I love the game.
That's
Good.
some of the chat up here. It's like, you couldn't pay CAG $1 billion to say MK4 sucks. That Yoshi said that.
Oh. I am a bit of a, I hate to lose my wholesome here, but a whore. I will say it for $5. Doesn't mean I mean it. I love the game. It's like think of it as a cameo. I'm not cool enough to have a cameo. I don't think anybody would want to hear from me on their birthday, but if you want me to say a game sucks, just go ahead and throw some cash there.
Osvaldo Carrillo says, well, I'm sold. I'm not sure what that's reference to, or if he just likes the channel.
Hopefully, that'd be nice.
Angel of Verdun says, Katana versus Britney Spears.
Pretty sure Katana would win. Probably have to hit her one more time, though. Hey!
Marcus Tempest Aurelius says, do you know Shang Tsung's Goro fatality on MK2?
Goro is not an MK2 as far as I know. If he's in there, you definitely know something I don't know. Maybe Kintaro, I know the one I was just playing, I know he has a fatality MK2 plus.
Angela Verdum says he's quite the fan of Katana.
I bet.
Quite the fan.
Hey! You know, if Katana did fight Britney Spears, she'd probably not only hit her one more time, but Britney would probably get scared, and sometimes she would run, sometimes she'd hide. That was horrible!
Yep.
Sorry. There goes the man card, it's out the window. Ha!
Riley says, I wish I could have a kiss from Katana, but I'm afraid she would kill me.
Definitely don't go for the sister Melina, because she would definitely kill you.
Oh, Osvaldo said, I said, well, I'm sold, as in I'd pay money for you to say I hate MK4.
Oh no, I love MK4, but until someone gives me money.
Oh, and Marcus meant
There you go.
Kintaro, not Goro.
Okay, yeah, I have seen that on MK2 Plus, which I have on here. Probably should have played MK2 Plus instead of regular, but it kind of causes a lot of questions, and people are like, what the heck is this? So yeah.
Angel says, if I saw Kintaro, I'd be like, who's a big kitty?
A forearm. Well, I guess all cats have forearms.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
dumb.
Unless they don't.
Yeah. All non-injured and normal cats. I'm not cat shaming. Let's take a quick.
Night Yoshi, you'll say MK4 sucks for $5. Sell out.
Well, you know, you got to make money where you can. I'm gonna actually switch really quick. I'm sure you guys have seen MK2 Plus, but I'm not gonna play another playthrough. But I will play a couple minutes of it, just so you can see the differences. MK2 Plus. There we go.
DeMello says the money goes back into the stream, so we all win.
Yeah, it helps me buy stuff, which is nice. All right,
All
look at
them
that.
hearts for that Hydro Thunder.
Yeah, that Hydro Thunder, man. I broke something else on it trying to fix something, and now it's kind of like in a not a good place, but we'll see. By the way, look at this awesome coin up screen. You can change it, of course, but I love this thing. Oh, I need to put it. I gotta at least show you guys the different character select screen.
Dwayne's here. Hello, Chris. Finally caught you live stream. Caught you live again.
Yeah. Hey, Dwayne. Hold on. What am I at? Gameplay, maybe? Oh, visuals, probably.
Shiak says, need some Shaq Fu.
Oh, jeez. Shaq Fu. That's not a good game. I will say that without being paid.
Osvaldo says, on the subject
There
of
we go.
MK2 Plus, did the people working on it have to stop due to copyright?
No, I think they're good to go. I think they get away with it because they're just releasing files. You cannot just go download just the ROM. Excuse me, but you can download the files and take an MK2 ROM, put them together, which I've never done myself. Thankfully, somebody did share this with me, but I do plan to have to do that with MK1. MK1 Plus is out, like, for, I think, Patreon members, but, yeah. So I think they're good. Unless something happened I don't know about. I wish she had her fan lift.
Fahad says, I think it's time that you buy a chunky midway switch and it doesn't have to work. Just kind of sits there menacingly.
Yeah.
No need to splice wires.
I could put that on, like, the stream. That'll start and stop the stream. Just chunky midway switch all day. So she has one move on here, which is kind of tough. I mean, she's very fast. Hold on, let's see. I'm trying to actually walk towards him, but he's being a jerk.
Night Yoshi says, how do you say that? Shaq Fu?
Shaq Fu.
Shaq Fu. I said Shaq and you like...
Well, I was saying because Shiok said it, right? I thought?
Okay.
Nah, I don't know. But
Yeah, whatever.
yeah,
Was
it's
off.
Shaq. It's the, you know the Shaq we're talking about, the basketball player,
Yeah.
his game.
Okay.
Look how fast she trucks, let's say that. Look at that.
Marcus Tempest Aurelius says, hold high punch with Shang Tsung during the winning round. Do not let go of high punch into the fatality. Move toward, then back, and release high punch.
What is happening there?
I don't know.
He must be kind of behind, unfortunately, on the stream, because I'm way past that. I'd love to try it. I don't know what it does. That'd be interesting to hear, at least. Let's see, does she have
Jay
katanas?
Turbo, that's a new one. Did you enjoy the MK movie?
Yeah, it was good enough. I don't know. I'm really not a stickler for the story being perfect and all that, but it was fine. I didn't have a big problem with it. The worst thing I can say about it is it felt like a TV episode, and
Or just episodes stitched together.
yeah, and like it left you hanging at the season finale for the tournament. You're like, well, now I gotta wait till next year when they release another movie. I'm probably gonna switch games here or cabinets soon. You guys let me know what you want to see. I'll play a little MK1 for now because I actually really like MK1.
N-Trade Fanatic? A Tran Fanatic.
Oh, okay.
Hey, CAG and chat.
Howdy.
John Doe.
Oh,
Hey,
John
Chris
Doe.
and Mrs. CAG.
Sorry, I just saw what he said too. Hey, John Doe.
Angel of Verdun says my baloney has a first name. B-A-R-A-K-A.
I could bust him out, I guess, but I didn't need him.
Rikaku says Baraka Meyer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
He can slice those meats up, that's for sure.
And John Doe Scorpion looked like an old man in the movie.
Yeah, he was a little extra crispy.
Night Yoshi asks, do you have Pit Fighter on there?
I do.
Why would you have Pit Fighter on there?
I was looking for games that use this kind of same layout, which, if I remember right, Pit Fighter had 4 buttons, or I think it's even just 3. I don't know. I had a brief moment where I thought Pit Fighter was fun again, and then I played it again, and I was like, oh, it's not that fun at all. It's kind of okay, but unless you were just in love with the game, like that's your game you grew up with, then I don't think that many people are missing that game.
Marcus says MK Trilogy.
Yeah, I don't have that one, Marcus. Sorry, I'm working on getting that.
Riley says NFL Blitz
Wait.
or NBA Jam.
Hold on, I see your mic is still up, but it's like, anyway.
It's unplugged.
It showed it was still, not that the mic is, but like it's the input maybe getting some static, so I muted it really quick.
Okay.
I will definitely consider some Blitz, but nobody likes to watch me play Blitz. It's bizarre. Every time I start, everyone leaves. So we'll save that.
$2 super chat from Omar. Since you don't drink, have a soda on me.
Thank you, Omar. Man, a customer gave me a soda today. I saved it. I didn't drink it, but anyway, thank you, Omar. I will have one probably tomorrow because I already drank a little bit of my, what did I have? Peach tea, that's right.
Mint green tea.
Yeah.
Peach mint green tea lemonade.
Some Starbucks concoction that we started just making at home, which isn't quite the same, but I like it better, so there you go. I don't have to pay $14 for it at Starbucks.
Fahad says you should also set your Killer Instinct arcade to turn on in the morning so you wake up to Combo Breaker.
That would be actually pretty cool, and if I could get the game to launch, that would be even better. I really wish I could play you guys my... I keep meaning to make like a quick Instagram post or a social media post of my new text tone on my phone, which is the Midway Bong. I just think it's the best.
Where's your phone?
It's being used as a camera right now,
Oh, yeah,
right
that's
here.
right.
And I'm dead. Alright, I'm switching to KI after this fight, whether I win or lose.
Shock says Sub-Zero, now Plane Zero.
Isn't, God, I'm getting confused now. I just watched the first movie again, and I made an attempt to watch the second movie again, but man, I couldn't make it through that second movie. It was like, nah, it was just not good. I don't know.
Rikaku, so if Baraka dismembers Sub-Zero, does that count as cold cuts?
Good call there. I'm gonna switch really quick, so give me, like, maybe 2 minutes, and I'm gonna play some Killer Instinct. Oh, wrong button. Whoops. Oh, now hold on a second. We gotta see the pit really quick, whether I end up in it or Raiden does. Hold on.
John Doe asks, any chance for Chris to cosplay as Scorpion and Mrs. Cag as Katana?
Very low. I'm sure you're not interested in that, right?
I don't know.
She doesn't wear a lot of clothes. I don't think you would like that. I'm sure you've seen her. She's basically in a bathing suit.
Oh, yeah.
Like a one-piece or something.
Oh, yeah, the 90s V-cut.
Yeah, very high, like, hey, look at my vagina cut, kind of. Like, I guess he's going in the pit.
Angel says, do not trash Pit Fighter.
Don't trash Pit Fighter?
Yeah, don't trash Pit Fighter. I dumped so many quarters back in the day.
I don't hate it. It's just, once you played it, it's just a button mash fest, and I don't love that very much. Oh, I see something. let's answer this super chat when I get right back. Give me 2 minutes and I'll get back with you on that because it'll be very. Hey, I see who's here, Brian Kennedy. It'll be very timely. That's a good super chat for when I get back. Give me 2 minutes, like I said. Be right back. Oh, I didn't plug in the cabinet. I got way too. I knew that was way too quick. 1 second. Thought it was way too easy. I was even taking a break, getting a drink. Okay. Killer Instinct should be coming up. So, Marcus Tempus Aurelius with the $3, looks like Canadian super chat. What is your worst character in KI? Oh, man, that is a good question. So I tried to think about it while I was gone. Let me get the light over here.
There's a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, I think Spinal... There he is, that's funny. I think Spinal's probably the one I'm the worst at. I just cannot get good with him. Fulgore is probably the second one. Beyond that, I can kind of play as others, and I'm going to start off by playing as someone I'm pretty good at, and then I'll slowly... Somebody wanted a Jago playthrough the other day. I'm not going to do a whole playthrough with him, but I'll play a little bit for now. After I play with somebody I'm better with.
Night Yoshi and Riley... Night Yoshi says, I'll watch you play Blitz. I love me some Blitz. Riley said, I enjoyed your Blitz video. Night Yoshi, unless you play as Packers, in which case I have to go throw up.
No, I don't do that.
Rikaku says, patting myself on the back, been off sodas for almost a month.
Jeez.
Good for you.
Yeah, I went off them for a while, but didn't really work out. I never drank a lot anyway, so I don't feel like I feel like one of those alcoholics that's like, I don't have a problem. I only have one every now and then. Anyway.
Hey, you only have maybe 2 a week.
Yeah. Problem is, though, if I go out and get, like, fast food, I don't opt for no soda there. I just give it to me. I'll take, like, a few swigs while I eat and then dump the rest.
I drink my calories in beer form. I stay away from soda as much as possible. Let's see. Gotta find the chat again. It keeps moving.
Yeah, I forgot. I think we said hi to Brian, but Brian Kennedy, how's it going? I'm not sure where you are right now. I don't know if you're still. I don't know if you want everyone knowing where you are, but yeah, Brian has a YouTube channel. Not necessarily that one, but anyway. BKXC mountain biking.
Osvaldo says, I think the ultimate MK3 is way more infuriating than MK2 because of how the AI doesn't try to hide that it's cheating. Genesis.
Man, okay. Wow, I just saw something flash on the screen. I hope everything's all right. I have been asked about that about 50 times, and I still have not played it. Oh man, I'm getting beat up here. One of these times I'm going to play that game. I've never added it to the cabinet yet. I will, I swear. I need to make a note to do it. I just haven't had a lot of time. Somebody even sent me a setup for a game that I've been wanting, and I just haven't had time to install it.
Ryan Jacob Co. says, yeah, the second movie, Annihilation, is pretty rough to get through.
Oh, interesting. Anyway, yeah, it is not easy. The fight, it starts off with a lot of fight scenes, which is good. It gets moving right away, but it's so jarring that Raiden is different. I think several characters are played by different actors, and the movie just picks up exactly where the last one left off, so you're like, wait, what happened? How come they're different all of a sudden? Which, realistically, we know why, but anyway. Sonya's different, too.
Brady Rain.
I remember that name.
Can you try Johnny Nero Action Hero on your MAME on your Carnival cabinet?
That's why I remember that name. Yeah, Brady's always got the suggestions. I can't, as far as I know, nobody can emulate that game, Brady, but maybe I'm wrong. I think I looked into it once and they were like, yeah, don't bother. It's like from 2004, and I think it probably ran on a PC, so there's almost no chance. I know you want me to try Arctic Thunder too. I'd love to, but can't emulate that one either. Let's see if I can get this combo going this time.
Osvaldo says, I see funky music with the KI characters dancing, and I must say, things are getting interesting.
Yeah. Thank you, Osvaldo. I hope that's a good thing. Sorry. I have a question for everybody after you're done.
A-Trend Fanatic says the first Mortal Kombat movie in '95 was so good. I saw it every day for a week in the theater.
I liked it, but man, those effects did not last. They don't hold up, I'll say that.
Rukaku says I'm on cloud 9 right now. Angela Verdon says plugging in is important.
What? For what? Wait, what?
I think you forgot when you said.
Oh yeah. I forget. Some people could be at various points in the stream.
Yeah. Night Yoshi says taking a break and getting a drink. What kind of drink? He's just drinking water.
Ah.
A-Tran says Soul Calibur and Tekken are my favorites behind the classic Mortal Kombat.
I played more Tekken than Soul Calibur. I had it on PlayStation 1 and I think just PlayStation 1 actually. But anyway, that was as far as I went with Tekken, and I wasn't great at it. I have them on here though. What's going on?
Nothing. It's got a text. John Doe says, Chris, I broke up with my girlfriend. I am sad.
Well, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. What went wrong is what I want to know. I mean, maybe you don't want to say it in front of everybody, but sorry to hear that. I don't know what I was doing there.
Adam Law Music says, hi Chris, I hope you're well.
Hey Adam Long, right? Adam Law, that's right, yeah, I know that name. I was gonna say, wait, I thought you said Long, so I was like, did I get it wrong all this time?
Angel of Verdon says, Sindel actress should have gotten an Oscar.
Yeah. That was some interesting acting in that movie.
JDC Gaming, hey Chris and Mrs. Cag.
Hey JDC Gaming. Uh-oh, there we go. I'm getting this Ultra to nail.
Dusty Jarvis, Ultra combo.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do this kind of glitchy combo and it rarely works out. It's probably not very fun.
Lion says hi.
Hey Flemish Lion.
Manuel says, hola, buenos noches.
Oh, hey, who was that? Manuel? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I don't know much Spanish. Sorry, I know that though.
Flemish asks, when is the arcade one-up Killer Instinct coming?
Good question. I plan on making a video soon about like what I think is going to happen at E3. There's already been some leaks, but that's the problem. Somebody who, I don't know if they leaked it or, P-Dubs, I'll just say P-Dubs reported on it, and then he took it down. So I feel like I'd be like stepping on him if I went out and said, hey, this is coming out. I heard it on P-Dubs, and he's not getting the action right now. So anyway, we'll wait a little bit. I'll do a video on what I think's going to happen and all that. There it is.
Night Yoshi says, I still love the original Mortal Kombat movie myself. The special effects haven't aged well, but Goro sure did.
I don't know. Goro, boy, he is I don't know. I was pretty.
Is that the Hulk Shrek looking one? Where in the new movie, he looks like a crossover of Hulk and Shrek. Yeah,
I think that's But in the first one, I think he's a puppet in the first one, but I could be wrong. I was trying to figure it out, like, what is running this beast of a thing? Oh, I feel good. Oh my god. I swear I'll get a combo landed. This is not good. Sorry. I do have a question really quick.
Mm-hmm.
How many of you guys, we've got 56 people in here now, so one of the biggest points of the stream was to welcome new subscribers. How many of you guys are new within the last, let's say last week or two? I'd love to hear that. Go ahead.
Alright.
I did see someone said they came, I'm probably getting ahead, sorry. Came here from my MK4 video. So.
You talk a lot.
Well, I'm talking to my friends here.
says Johnny Hero, Action Hero was actually ran on the Right Hand Technologies VP101 arcade PCB
Jeez.
with a hard drive and was a 2004 Play Mechanics comic book themed light gun game.
Okay, well, I'd love to play it. I just don't think it's going to be possible. I'm purposely not doing the Ultra on him because it's glitchy. So, fatality time. Last I checked, though, I don't think anybody can emulate it, but I could be wrong.
Is there like a translate on here? Because I'm sorry.
No,
I don't know enough Spanish to even know what.
Yeah, sorry. I really wish I did too, but I could catch a word or two here and there. We've been watching the Selena show on Netflix, and I'm like, oh, I know that word because I could see it pop up on the screen, but I also know it by hearing it.
And Dusty Jarvis, he says, came here from your MK4 video.
All right. Well, you're probably going to see some MK4 soon. Hopefully you're not bored of MK4. I know everyone else hates it. Glitch.
Fahad says, opinion on pot noodles. I don't think Chris knows what those are.
Pot noodles?
I think it's like...
I think they make noodles out of weed.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
What do I know? I'm a square.
More like pho or...
What the fuck are you talking about? Who's never said that one? I'm sorry, I don't know.
Adam Law Music asks, what is the most intense guitar solo you've ever heard?
Oh, well, this is actually a good time to bring up somebody. I hate to, I never know who wants to be known as being, anyway, there's a guitarist who's actually watches, I don't know if he still watches, but he did watch my channel, and he did do it to make his own KI, and he made his own MK2 cabinet. It's Andy James. Look him up on YouTube. He recently did a Mortal Kombat guitar remix of this, the MK song, and it was excellent. He's really a good guitarist. He's actually now the guitarist for Five Finger Death Punch. Recently replaced one of their guys, and when he messaged me first, I didn't know who he was. Like, oh, blue check. I was like, somebody's special, and I started looking through his page, like, oh wow, he's really good at guitar, and I didn't think much of it. But anyway, it turns out he's not only the Five Finger Death Punch new guitarist, but he's actually just a great guitarist in general. And I've been watching and listening to his album where it's instrumental, and it's really good. Like, I usually don't get into instrumental stuff like that, but he's an unbelievable guitar player. Okay, that was glitchy. But anyway, so I'd say lately, Andy James has got some unbelievable solos. Check it out. I think it's Andy James Official on YouTube. I could be wrong. At least on Instagram. I'll shut up. Keep moving. I don't know if Andy happens to be here, but I'm plugging him as if he needs it. But, you know.
Ryan Jacob Co. says, right there with you in terms of beer over soda. I don't know if he's agreeing with me or you.
Oh, actually, good question there. I'm shaking my head like, yeah, he knows what's up, and I was thinking, well, he could be talking about either way.
John Doe says, money got tight. And she was living with me, so it became too much, and it got needed at home.
Well, yeah, money is always tough, I guess, at times. Sorry to hear that. Oh, water. Hold on. I don't want to be drinking on the screen.
Earth Monster says, what's up, Cat?
Hey, Earth Monster. AZ, right? I remember that one. I'm assuming that means Arizona. I think we've talked about that.
Jarvis says Goro was half puppet.
Okay, so I'm guessing his face was probably human controlled.
Elaborates with Goro was a puppet that sat on the actor's shoulders.
Oh, that is really weird.
Kind of like Jar Jar.
Yeah, Jar Jar. Poor Jar Jar. Oh, look at that luck. I'm going to actually charge this. Go into a combo on Idol. Why not?
I gotta close my chat.
Oh.
My friend chat. Noah Fogarty. It'd be nice to see an EMU that can properly run Hydro Thunder.
That would be.
The game doesn't run it. The PC version is great, but for home arcade cab, I feel it takes away from the arcade feeling having the PC menus.
I agree. I don't know why they've never put more into it. I'd like to think that maybe... I keep hoping Techno Parrot guys will do it, because Techno Parrot takes these PC-based arcade games and just kind of makes them work on modern-day computer, or the same computers that we all use are the same ones that's in the arcades now. So maybe they can make it happen, but I don't know. I'm really happy I have the real thing. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, about what I messed up on my real Hydro Thunder. Thankfully, it still works, but it was very frustrating. You'll see it in a video soon too. But go ahead, you keep going. I'll try to remember to talk about that in a minute.
Osvaldo says, due to watching the new MK movie with my mom, made me want to do a Sub-Zero sculpture for Mother's Day along with MK arcade collection for her birthday, which is right after Mother's Day.
That's pretty cool. Your mom is a Mortal Kombat fan. That's the main thing I took from that right away. But what kind of sculpture are we talking about? Ooh, I have more news. I'm going to look for it here, by the way, too.
Boy,
go ahead.
We're really behind.
Well, you may have to skip a few, and I'm sorry if you get skipped, but you can always ask again. Go ahead.
Night Yoshi says, I've been subscribed about a month or two, was always watching for a long time, especially when I started modding my cabinets, but only recently subbed.
Thank you, Night Yoshi.
Gotham says, I am not new, but this is the third live stream I've made it to.
Thank you, Gotham. Let me just say really quick about the live streams. If you're catching them for the first time or previous times, just know that I know it's usually me just playing the games and stuff, but I do these mainly so we can kind of hang out and talk, almost like a live podcast in a way. I don't have anything planned. I just play games. I know it's the same stuff you see all the time, but hopefully you find it enjoyable and we can go back and forth and all that. Go ahead. Sorry.
Zach says, I've been around for a hot minute. You helped me get HAP controls in my arcade 1-up.
Yes, Zach has. I've known Zach's name for a long time. There's a few people in here that I've known since like the beginning, especially I knew DeMello before the beginning, but that was from my Killer Instinct website days.
Osvaldo says, thankfully, me and my mother are Mexican, so I get an extra day to work on it after May 11th.
Oh, nice. I'm still interested what the sculpture is. That sounds very interesting. I'm going to play around with some combos for now, by the way.
Draconic Alchemist says, I am new. Your channel is a gem.
Thank you. What was it?
Draconic?
Oh, I'm sure it's not Dracon. Anyway.
Draconic?
Yeah. Thank you. I'm not going to try to say your name now because we've messed it up 15 times, but thank you very much.
Gotham says, happy to be here with you guys.
Hey, Gotham. Thank you. Oh, hey again.
Mr. Rue?
Mm-hmm.
D-R-O-U? I've never played MK4 or even seen a cabinet of it.
Really? Well, you're sitting right next to one. Let me give you a little peek real quick. Boom! It's like, sorry, the light is pointing near it. It's an arcade 1-up, but it's basically a perfect replication, other than the shape, I think. The art is pretty much spot on all the way.
Because it's running on what?
Oh yeah, that one does have the actual arcade board inside too, so I get away with saying it is the arcade. Alright, let me get this right.
John Doe says he finished the second season of Selena. We're working on it.
Yeah, it's funny because we see San Antonio and all that, and we live just right outside of San Antonio. I messed that up.
Brady Rain, did Mortal Kombat 4 on MAME have the shading effect missing?
It's got a few things missing. I don't remember exactly what is missing from that. There might be that missing, actually. I rarely played it because by the time I was able to get a computer that I could run it on, I already had the arcade board, so it's kind of like, why mess with it?
Marcus Tempest Aurelius, do you know much about those shadow moves?
Not really. I know there's guys who can like do all kinds of glitches, especially with Spinal, where they turn into the shadow version. But I don't know much about it as far as just playing regularly goes. I can make it happen with the Ultra, obviously, but that's about it. That's about it for me. I'll do a little Jago in a little bit too here. Let's play with Glacius. Why not?
BVIP Tech, hey, new around here, watched your MK vids, glad I found it.
Oh, that's really cool. Thank you. I was just trying to see the name. I like to say your name back, but I messed up. BVIP Tech. I see it now. Okay. Thank you.
Rob Weiss, subbed in the last few weeks when looking for cabinet mods. Been dying to get my first cabinet, but can't get one in Ontario, Canada, for less than 400 USD.
Well, that's not terrible because they used to be so cheap. A lot of the cabinets in this room I got for like $50 or $100 on clearance at Walmart, and then turned them into something else. But you're not going to probably be that lucky, unfortunately. And I know getting them out of the United States is a little more difficult to get them cheap, especially.
Wink West, this showed up in my recommended, and I am not disappointed.
Oh, sweet. Wink West, thank you. Glad you're here.
Dusty Jarvis, how about that Mortal Kombat Conquest ending? What a crock.
Oh, man. Now, I'm forgetting what that is, but I'm not up to date on all the Mortal Kombat stuff, sorry. Especially, I think that was the TV show. But I can't remember now. I'm really sorry. I'm a terrible Mortal Kombat fan, apparently.
Flemish Lion asks, did you get a haircut?
Absolutely. Christine did it. The producer is not only a producer, wife, and cook. She's also my hairstylist during COVID times, especially because I didn't want to deal with it. Not that I already had a vaccine, but I just didn't want to deal with waiting forever to go.
And I did a terrible job and cut it too short, but he likes it.
Yes, I do like it. There's a shadow move for you, by the way. Whoever, I can't remember who asked about that.
That was Dusty Jarvis.
I was gonna say Justy Darvis, but Dusty Jarvis. There you go.
No, Flemish Lion asked
Flemish
that,
Lion. All right. So Limish Flying. Let's get it wrong all the way around.
A-Trip Fanatic. This is kind of fitting for us. Rush, Dream Theater, Fates Warning, Symphony X, and Sabotage are my top 5 favorite bands.
We just watched. Yeah, you go ahead.
We just watched.
I messed that all up.
The Rush documentary from 2015.
The final tour.
What was the name of it?
I think R40.
No, the name of the song
Oh, what?
Time Stands Still.
There you go. Yeah.
I've had some beer. I'm not thinking.
I wasn't thinking right either. And then I got so inspired, I had to come up here and play my rock band drums and play my ridiculous rock band setup along with some Rush songs. Those were always my favorite songs to play because they're so ridiculously difficult, especially when you play them on the pro expert mode.
Dan Frankel, everyone hit that like button. Homie's always got great content.
Thank you, Dan. I keep forgetting to say that. Please hit the like button. It helps other people find the channel. I don't know why I keep getting Spinal Stage here, but yeah, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button for me.
Night Yoshi says that he actually was a fan of Jar Jar. He was a cool Star Wars character. I'm not a fan of that whole movie, so I never liked or disliked Jar Jar either way, but I have a lot of respect for the actor because Andy Serkis gets all the credit, for playing Gollum, for like revolutionizing the whole 3D acting thing when Jar Jar actually came first, and the like backlash and stuff that what is his name? I can't remember his name now.
I can't either. Not that I would really know, but I know you've told me this before.
Ahmed Best.
There you go.
Has gotten, since that movie came out, he, I think, was going to commit suicide at one point because he was just tormented all the time by Star Wars fans for how much they hated him, and he's actually become like a very beloved part of the Star Wars community, and he has his own show now for young kids, and he's really awesome. So
yeah.
I like Jar Jar because of the actor, not his character, really.
It's not the actor's fault either. It's not like he was... I'm sure he was able to do what he kind of wanted with some things, but it's not like he was like, hey, I'm going to come up with this annoying voice. Anyway. I don't need a combo breaker with him. Anyway.
Swamp Thing D, hey Cag, who's a better guitarist, Slash or Angus Young? Angus Young!
Well, there you go. She answered for me because I don't know their work individually well enough to be like, I know all the answer to this. But anyway.
John Doe says, I'm not getting the KI cab unless they fix the cab design.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I'm not sure what to think about that. They've been very quiet about it, that's for sure. Ooh, that spark went right through the screen. That was cool.
Brady Reed, what is the Dreamcast and N64 ports of San Francisco Rush 2049 are inferior to the arcade version due to the lack of checkpoints?
I didn't get that, but that's... Brady knows a lot about the games from what I gather. I'm going to play a little bit as Jago against the computer, and then maybe we'll change it up here in a little bit, game-wise. But unless you have player requests in the chat, I'll definitely try to fulfill those if I'm any decent with them.
Rikaku says, you certainly helped me out. Been around since November, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Thank you, Rikaku.
Shiak says I was more of a beat 'em up arcade player. Simpsons, X-Men, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Sorry, I just thought about your little clones. Anyway.
Yellow says you should get the Carnival arcade game. It is so fun.
Well, Yellow, hang on to your hat, because I'll show you what I have behind me back here. Hang on to your hat, and I sound like I'm 100. Hold on. Let me do this fatality real quick. Oh, she's hiding. Okay, let me. Oh, you guys can see the fatality. Take a look at that Carnival arcade one-up cabinet I made myself. Keep hiding if you want. The gun is sitting. Oh, wow, that's falling over. The gun is sitting up there just for fun. We'll probably play that later, by the way. That is a 32-inch monitor on there because you can't just play light gun games with the stock arcade one-up 17-inch. Anyway, Sinden guns are on the way. I just released a video talking about that cabinet, so if you want to check that out, go for it. It's more of an update. Nothing terribly exciting, but anyway.
Osvaldo says the sculpture I talked about, it's a full body sculpture and it's based off the MK2 design.
That's pretty cool. Wish I was good at stuff. Inferno. So, really quick. Sorry, I know you're probably reading for me, but I had a comment recently, I forgot to even tell you this, I haven't had a chance to reply, who is someone who says they were from the Killer Instinct dev team, the original KI, or they worked on the game, they said. I don't know how much that means, dev team, but, yeah, and he had some interesting stuff, so we'll get to that later, but, I can't even remember what he said now. Just, like, fun facts about the game. He said he worked on it from 93 to 94. He left his name, I tried to find it in the credits, I don't know if it's in there, though, I was hoping I'd remember his name off the top of my head when I saw it fly by, but anyway. So maybe if there's some interesting info there, I'll be sure to share that on the next stream or something. And hopefully I'll be able to reply to him soon. I'm trying to get caught up on replying to comments, but it takes like 30 minutes each night. Which again, I'm happy about. Leave me a comment. I love it. I'll try to reply to you. Unless you're being mean, then I'll just ignore you and hit the thumbs down. So enjoy that. If you're being accidentally mean, don't worry. I'm not going to say my feelings were hurt.
Like one guy that called you fat or something?
Whoa, yeah. One guy was like, I'm not going to give him credit, but basically he was like, what's with these wussy new men? It's like, what? Jeez, you know nothing about me, man. I barely play. Anyway. Okay, moving on.
Yeah. VIP Tech says, I would love to build one of these modded cabs. Only issue... One, they are hard to come by in Australia,
yeah.
And I am almost blind since 2005.
Oh.
Loved these old games growing up.
Well, sorry to hear about both of those. But yeah, I know you guys can't really get them very easily anywhere else. It seems like it's like U.S. is the only place they're doing these, and it's got to be because of licensing issues or something, or maybe international shipping stuff. Because I know they have weird rules about the height of these. That's why they have risers. Excuse me, because if they're any bigger, they're classified as something else, and then they have to pay a higher license fee. It's a whole thing. Ooh, she got me.
JDC Gaming, I'm here from the beginning, and you inspired me to start my own gaming channel with arcade one-up videos.
Well, that's really cool. I did not. I think I know you do videos, but I didn't know I inspired. That's nice. Wow, that was weird. 360 kick off the side of the building.
Tamello says,
Ooh,
I haven't
damn.
seen clearance arcade one-ups in a long time.
They're starting to come back, though. I've been seeing posts about somebody's like, hey, I found an NBA Jam for like $200, which is nowhere near. I'm pretty sure my Blitz was a $50 Final Fight, and Carnival was like a $50 or $100 Final Fight. I never found them as much as some people. I know my MK4 was $50, but I didn't build this one. I know the guy who bought it and sold it to me, Daniel. He's the one who did it, and he showed me the picture when he got it, and I was so mad. I was like, how'd you get a $50 MK2 already? Anyway. It worked out, though. I ended up owning the cabinet at a great price. What a guy Daniel is.
Brady Rain did more one arcade machines like Sega Virtua Fighter, Sega's Virtua Cop, Sega's Virtua Strikers, Sega's Gunblade, and why Sega's House of the Dead, Namco's Point Blank, and Namco's Time Crisis.
What about it? Sorry. That was a mouthful there.
Did more arcade one-up machines like...
Maybe he's saying do more.
Do more, okay.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry if I
There's a
misunderstood.
question mark at the end, so I don't know.
Well, who knows? Thank you for the the message. Oh, Brady, I remember Brady knows like a ton about the internals of the heart, or he knows the specs of like every arcade game from what I gather. Nope, I can't remember the other fatality. I saw somebody wants me to play as Thunder, so let's
Dan X,
maybe do that.
Frankel, been watching for about a year now. Would love to get the MK1 up cabinet, but I've been getting by with playing Ultimate MK3 on my phone with an SNES emulator and my PS4 remote.
Well, that sounds pretty crazy on your phone. Yeah, I'd say get the arcade if you can, but yeah. By the way, can you turn the air down to 73? Good lord, it's toasty up here. Alright, we're going to play as Thunder for a little bit. I don't know how well I'll do since I'm this far up in the list, but...
Angel Vernon, I'll watch Jar Jar all day before I watch a drink.
Watch
Luke,
what?
Watch Luke drink blue breast milk.
Oh, which movie is that from? The boob milk?
Well, he drinks the blue milk in A New Hope, but he also drinks the weird green milk from that alien in The Last Jedi.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And he sucks it down and it's dribbling all over his face.
Gross?
It is really gross.
Oh, I just missed him.
Yellow says, I subbed, love the content.
Thank you, Yellow.
Riley asks, Lady Cag, would you ever buy a Colorado Avalanche jersey for yourself?
That's not a bad question, actually. You're not from there,
I
but
am from Colorado, and
partially.
The Avalanche. Well, yeah, I lived in Colorado for a good portion of my childhood.
she's actually born in San Antonio, though.
Yeah.
We both were.
And the Colorado Avalanche won, I believe, I'm not sure they've won another Stanley Cup since then, but I lived in Colorado when they won it.
You know Riley knows the answer to that, though.
Yeah, but I did have an Avalanche starter jacket.
Oh, yeah. The
But-
starter jackets.
I do not wear sports
Yeah,
jerseys.
we really don't, now that I think about it.
I don't like the fit. I don't.
They're not very flattering on a woman, usually.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, no, I would
Itchy.
not, is the answer.
Well, there you go. Long answer. No, she will not. This just in. Oh, I forgot I had that. So, it's hard to see, but in the background there, I always thought that was a treadmill or like an elliptical, and those were the arms for it. You probably can't see it on Riptor's stage, but it just made me laugh.
Flemish says, finish the game with Idol.
Oh. Yeah, I could do that. That sounds fun.
Arcade Brian says, bonjour de la France.
Oh, well, bonjour. That was my horrible accent for you there. Hopefully that wasn't just flat out offensive.
Brady Rain says, does Carnival Cabinet have Time Crisis meme? And a bunch of other stuff.
It has Time Crisis 1 MAME. I'm sure it has some of the games you mentioned. I saw it pop up earlier. I know we're way behind on comments, but yeah, it has a decent amount of games in it. I'll show them later. I'll definitely play the cabinet on the stream later tonight. What time is it so far? Okay, we've been going an hour. Tomahawk. I assume that's what he's saying.
Yeah, Night Yoshi. Sending light guns are on the way in quotes. I'm sure they'll be here by the year 9001.
Yeah, I'll look forward to it once my Carnival cabinet has rotted from the years of sitting here. Oh, look at that. Cat emerging. I hear her. Okay, I thought I knew the fatality. It's toasty. Was that?
I never got the air down. I'm too busy.
Well, I don't know how to use your phone. It's totally different. It's one of them lady phones you hear about. Oh, come on now. Look at that little combo.
Shock says the T2 arcade with the Uzi controllers was cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Resentiment.
That sounds like a new name.
Resentiment. It's R-E-S-S-E-N-T-I-M-E-N-T.
I see it. Resentment? It's like resentment, but with tament in it.
Resentiment. What's up, guys? Been a while.
Oh, so it's not a new name then. Sorry. I don't know. Some of y'all might change your name on me too, but I guess I can't remember everybody. But how's it going? Thank you for stopping in. Wow, this is not working out. It's just like a boxing match when they're like right up against each other. That was horrible. Horrible move.
Hold on, I'm trying to send a message.
Oh, am I gonna get? Oh, I was going for the ultra. I should have known better. You're dead now, though. Oh, what happened? I know these. Oh my God! Oh, that really went weird.
Fahad says, "Hey, I kind of got something stuck on my arcade stick. Any help?"
What? Oh, arcade like joystick? I'm not good with helping guys with their stick. No, I'm sorry. I don't know. I think you told me of a problem before, but it's been a while. I hope you're not still stuck on it.
Mark, the chat moved. Hold on, where'd it go?
Yes.
Mark, I don't know why I said Mark. That's my friend.
You don't have any friends.
Brady Rain, can you emulate the Fast and the Furious on your Star Wars arcade one-up cabinet?
I might actually be able to, Brady. I was laughing at first, like, no, I don't think so, but it might be a Techno Parrot game I can add. I never had any interest in it until I played it recently. I gave it a real chance at Tornado Terry's, actually. And I actually enjoyed it. I was like, oh, this is way better than I thought it would be. Bye.
Jimmy Ellis, what is the biggest combo with Jago?
Now, I don't know the biggest. There's glitch combos that I can't do. My biggest is probably around like 27, I think. It's not great. But I think I've seen people go well into the high 30s. There's glitch guys like, what's his name? It's driving me crazy. What's his name?
Glitch guy?
The combo guy who does all the glitches. He used to be on my website.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to drive me nuts because he does unbelievable glitch killer instinct combos.
The one that, what's his face?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is where this is great, isn't it?
With a skull?
Old Skull Killer.
Old
There you
Skull
go.
Killer.
He does unbelievable like glitch combos. I don't know how he does them. He used to be on, when I had a Killer Instinct website, I had like a fan site for probably 14 years, I think it was. Anyway, it was very big at one point, and he was on there and would post his combos. It was unreal. I don't know how he did it. Once again, I don't even know if he's from. I don't even know if he spoke English. I can't remember. Because a lot of those guys that are really good are like from Mexico or South America, and I don't know what they're saying, but they're unbelievable.
Yellow says, I heard if you use both guns on the Carnival Duo, it does so much damage.
Oh my God. Oh, maybe it does. I wish I knew. I don't have two guns. I'm not going to pull it out. I've got the one gun because I've been waiting for my send-in guns forever. I'm going to switch to somebody well, let's see if I can beat him with Idle. Why not?
Mr. Resentiment
Yep.
says, I wish I could own a DDR cabinet because at my local arcade, I'd ace almost every song. Just would be nice, you know? Yeah, Chris wanted to
Pump It Up was
Pump It Up.
That's the one my arcade had that I worked at for a long time, and I'd play it. Now I was in high school, so I'm not in bad shape now. I go biking a lot, but I don't know if I'd remember all the moves. But yeah, I used to have the PC version at home though. You can get them, like you can buy the really nice metal dance pads for home. So look into that, especially on DDR. That game is probably readily available with those pads.
Rikaku says he drove up to Colorado last week. He's never driven myself outside of Texas before, so I drove up to the Colorado state line.
Now, when you say you've never driven yourself, do you just mean alone, or you've just never driven across state lines, period? But that's cool. I like Colorado the 2 times we've been, or whatever.
Hezekiah says if you could own any video game company, which would you own? Midway.
Yeah, if Midway was around, Midway would be the one I'd own. Other than that, Rockstar, because I'm sure they're insanely profitable, and they don't have to make that many games to do so. And I like, no matter what Grand Theft Auto 6, or what it is when it comes out, I'm sure I will like it, and I'll play the heck out of it.
Sean.
This is so boring playing as him.
Sean Walton plays TJ Combo.
Oh man, I just did, Sean. Go back a little in the stream. You should be able to rewind.
Well, I'm pretty far behind.
Okay, so yeah, maybe you saw it after all. Who knows?
Vinny Hyde says, I cannot express how excited I am for the Killer Instinct Arcade 1-Up.
Yeah, you and a lot of people. I'm hoping they get this right. I'm hoping they will consult with me on a few things, but they may have already known everything that I could tell them at this point. I'm hoping to get to test it, but we'll see. I'm not going to hold my breath. How's that? This is a bad stage to fight him on. You just got to counter, basically. Wait for him to do something. I can't remember how to make him stomp, but it doesn't do anything when you're idle.
Night Yoshi, I have... The cheapest one I've gotten so far was a $100 Pac-Man cabinet in pretty rough shape. Oh, I think he was saying because somebody said to look on Craigslist.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fine since I'm converting it into a carnival.
Oh, yeah, you're just going to cut the head off, probably. Or not do it like I did, which I understand if you don't want to do it like I did. This is killing my arm holding back for some reason. Jeez, would you die already? No! Okay. I'm going to try to beat it as idle, because he does have a pretty cool ending.
Rikaku says, can Techno Parrot work on HP Elites?
It definitely can. For most games, you're going to want to have a graphics card, though. Not a high-end one. I usually get the GT 1030 NVIDIA, so... But they're so overpriced right now, I'm not bothering buying any of them, that's for sure. Whoa, I just got stomped.
Mr. Risantamon is It's Devils. It's Devil's E.
Okay, so that's why I was like, wait, I don't know that name, but changing names on me, alright.
It's said with a French accent, so it's pretty hard to get used to. Risantamon.
Risantamon. Dr. Montalban.
Night Yoshi, you can do a 20+ combo with Jago. Meanwhile, I can't even do a triple combo.
Jago's not very easy. You just got to learn a couple moves with him. It feels like some characters are much easier to do combos with than others. I really hope I don't have to fight him on that stupid stage again.
Freddy Rain, did Arctic Thunder PlayStation 2 port inferior to the arcade version and the Xbox port?
I have no idea. I did have it on PS2, but I just don't know. Someone in the chat might know.
Night Yoshi, I used to play Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix on GameCube all the time. Love that game.
God, they made so many of those games, I've never even heard of that one. That's interesting. Please don't come over here and kill me.
Night Yoshi says, I'll be doing it the way you did yours, your carnival.
Oh, good. That's really cool. I've seen one other person do it so far, and I'd love to see more. I am getting just destroyed here. Idle is not a good player. Okay. We're going to beat it as Idle, though. I'm going to try to, at least. I'll give it 3 more tries. I don't have all night. We'll move on if not. Ah, that stupid level. It seems to freak him out. Like, why are you doing this, me? I should probably start doing that too. Oh, that didn't work. Oh yeah, that definitely didn't work. Okay. Come on. Of course, he doesn't let you actually hit him. He just stands there like an idiot, though. I really think playing against Idle with Idle just throws off his entire AI system. God. Why is this so difficult? I can't even seem to get a combo breaker in on him either. Yeah, I'm done. We're gonna have to try again here. Whoever requested this, I'm sorry if it doesn't work out. Oh, sent me to the fences.
Sorry, I was replying to a comment.
In the chat?
No.
Oh, okay.
On my Twitter.
Oh, so you're taking a little break.
Look, I'm not getting paid here.
I know. You're definitely not getting paid, that's for sure. God, I hate this stage.
Rikaku says, I assume they're overpriced at the moment because of the tariff on China.
Yeah, it's something to do with the lack of the the
capacitors.
Yeah, there's all kinds of like shortages and stuff. That's why you can't get a car right now, the microchip shortage and all that. And I'm assuming that's got to be what part of it is. And I'm sure China was backed up from COVID, so they didn't produce a ton of stuff. So COVID's messed everything up.
A-Tran Fanatic, the cheapest arcade one-up cabinet I scored is Space Invaders for $150 at Walmart online.
That's still a good deal.
I put in a custom 4-player control panel and running with a Dell PC running Launchbox/Big Box.
Nice. Sorry, I laughed in the middle of that because I could see my phone right here, and I saw a negative YouTube comment. Anyway, I thought that was funny.
Hezekiah says, "You're one of my favorite arcade people, ranked number 1 KDA Impo, which is a fact. And your wife has the voice of an angel."
Oh, a drunk angel. It's beautiful.
I am truly honored to have subscribed to your channel.
Who was that, Atran?
Hezekiah.
Hezekiah, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm trying to fight with Idle here, doing nothing apparently. I can't even win this way.
Thank you,
Oh.
Hezekiah.
Yes, thank you, Hezekiah. If I ever get ahead of Idle, what I'm going to do is push him in the corner like that. I'm going to try that next time. Just trick him, because he doesn't do anything. If I can get ahead of him, let the time run out, maybe I'll actually win. This is ridiculous. And he's got his full life back.
Angel of Virgin says, "I'm really hoping for a GTA Animal Crossing crossover."
What?
Okay.
That would be interesting. Violent. I've never played Animal Crossing. Neither of you, though, right?
No, not yet.
We keep talking about buying a Switch game. We've just never bought a Switch game. This is my final attempt.
Flemish Lion says you can hit his bolts back with a big swing.
I'm afraid to try that, though, because... Oh, come on. Oh, right in the sack.
Night
Okay.
Yoshi says Mrs. Cag's not getting paid for this. Not cool, Cag. She's doing a great job.
She is.
Should be getting overtime.
I told her if somehow my YouTube channel makes a lot of money out of nowhere, I might buy her a pizza oven that she wants, but she, of course, wants expensive things, you know, these ladies. It's like, what, $1,600? If anybody has a super chat for us...
No, don't
Yeah,
do that.
do not super chat that much. For one, YouTube gets way too much of a cut of that, so PayPal me. I'm just kidding. But not really.
No, Zell.
Zelle, there you go. Which
Venmo.
I don't know all these fancy terms. That reminds. I am getting a new. I haven't even told you. I'm getting a pair of new marquees, by the way.
What?
I'll have some reviews on that from a new seller in the market. My God, this. Sucks.
Cool.
And I'm
which
getting
game?
replacing Killer Instinct because this
Good.
looks like complete dog turds. Let's look up at it really quick. Doesn't look that bad on stream probably, but the print is really bad. And then he's like offered me an MK2 because that one doesn't look terrible, but it's the old style marquee. All right, requests quickly. Who should I beat the game as? Because I'm giving up his stupid idol.
Randall Vancourt says, "Who is your favorite Killer Instinct character?"
Ooh, that's tough because I really like playing as Saberwolf and TJ Combo the most. If I had to pick just one of those, it'd probably be Saberwolf because he's the most devastating hit-wise. I'm just random selecting here, by the way. Ah. Alright. Oh, of course. I see stuff come in right now. Spinal. Okay. Let's do Spinal.
Saberwolf, Fulgor,
Riptor.
Riptor, Chief Thunder,
Riptorn.
Spinal, Riptor.
Oh, man. Okay, how many? I see 2 Spinals so far. Let's just vote for Spinal because he has a funny ending. How about that? I'll just knock out Fulgor and we'll go for it.
A-Trend Fanatic, I am also hoping I score on an Outrun Arcade 1-up so I can turn it into a full-fledged racing machine.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Hezekiah asked, does Killer Instinct have a hidden menu like Mortal Kombat?
It does not. If it does, it's extremely hidden and no one's ever found it. I thought I just did the Ultra. I don't know any of his moves, though. Oh my God, I guessed that.
Several other people said Riptor.
Oh God, I do like Riptor's ending. That was awesome, though. I just guessed that fatality.
Angel of Verdun says a pizza oven is expensive. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
About $1,600 is the one I want.
Yeah. And she wants a $7,000 Star Wars pinball machine. Bring in those super chats. Let's make it happen. Oh God, bad stage.
That's pie in the sky.
That really is. That's pie right up in that sky. That's...
Flemish Lion says a Louis Vuitton. No.
She doesn't care about that stuff, thankfully.
Yeah, my most expensive purse is probably $30, and I was not happy to pay that.
And let me just say, I'm glad she doesn't like that crap because I'd much rather spend $7,000 on a pinball machine than a purse. Because at least I could get some use out of that pinball machine.
My wardrobe is literally leggings and t-shirts.
No, Star Wars shirts.
I counted them. I have 31 Star Wars shirts with maybe another one coming in the mail.
Yeah, how many shoes do you have that say Star Wars on them now?
A lot.
Yeah, and How about your Chewy's t-shirts? I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Tex-Mex chain in South Texas.
Chewy's.
Chewy's, yeah, not Chewy like, you know, but Chewy's. Anyway, they made Star Wars ones.
Yeah, that's part of my
Boom.
count of Star Wars shirts.
Okay, fatality, ending coming, thankfully.
Mr. Urban World says Doge to the moon. Yes.
Yeah.
I actually bought some and it's been doing quite well, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, until it takes a dump. If anybody knows if it's gonna take a dump, give me a comment and I'll sell that crap. Brap. Sorry, just saw that. Hold on. It's a good song right here. Okay, Spinal Baby.
Sniggleface says it just up the chat moved, so I gotta find it again. What is your favorite song to play on Expert Pro Drums? So it sounds like somebody came from your.
No, they would never know.
Really?
They would never know. I have another channel where I played a ton of rock band stuff.
Do you play Custom for Custom Creators Collective?
No. I think I've seen people play that, but I mainly just stick to rock band. I don't even play it that much anymore. I just turn the camera around. Why not? There's my nerdy rock band setup.
Show the lights on the ceiling.
No, but okay. They're way up there. Right there.
And,
So-
and down low, lights all around.
Yes, there's lights everywhere, but I'm a dork, yes. And that was my very first real YouTube channel, now that I think about it. I did rock band videos on that drum kit. If anybody happened to see those, that'd be hilarious, but...
Oh, Dragon Punch Dave is here.
Hey, Dragon Punch Dave.
How's it going, everyone? Congrats, Chris, on that
Go ahead.
new trailer. You're now ready to pack up all kinds of arcades.
Oh, yeah, trailer. I was like, wait, there's a movie trailer? But yeah, I bought a trailer. It's actually just outside the window there. Yeah, hopefully I can be buying some more arcades, but I have no room. Hydro Thunder's got to be either sold or put in storage before I can bring another one in. But yeah, oh, by the way, favorite song. Good question. That's a tough one. I think I like playing Iron Maiden's Hallowed Be Thy Name on the live version because it's just so much fun to go all around the kit like they do. The big finish you get to do at the end. I play it on Pro Expert, so it just feels like I'm doing something real. But yeah, great one.
Flemish Lion says, I'm off. It's 3:22 in the night. I have a good day or night till next time.
Well, you too, Flemish Lion. Thanks for staying up late. God.
Let's see. Let me go back up.
I need to switch games, I think.
Okay.
So, would you guys hate me if I played some Mortal Kombat 4? We've already done MK2, MK1, a little KI, a lot of KI. I'd love to play some MK4, but if you guys really don't want to, we can just skip straight to playing the Carnival cabinet. Just let me know in the chat while she reads a question. Go for it.
Oh, boy. Now I gotta find it
Sorry.
in chat because I scrolled down to see what people are saying.
And
Yellow, what's your favorite Pokemon? He probably does not know a single Pokemon name.
Charizard, right? In that one?
Charizard.
I don't know. I was too old for Pokemon when it came out. I guess you can't be too old, but
Mr.
I
Urban
just
World,
was
have
busy.
you ever thought about purchasing a Tekken arcade? No.
probably not. I did see one for sale nearby, but I don't love the Tekken series enough to buy it with such limited space. If I had a ton of space and I found one at a really good price, I'd probably buy it. By the way, I will play Carnival 2. Not Carnival 2, but Carnival also, even if I do play some MK4 in between, just so you know. Okay, MK4 is looking good. Ooh, NHL. Crap. I know, we're going to do that one of these days. I keep saying it. So give me a quick break. Actually, we're backed up, right? A lot of stuff to catch up on. I'm going to switch cabinets while you guys are watching. You're just going to see a lot of stuff moving around. Just listen more than anything.
Okay, let me go back so I can find it.
This is going to be very tough now that I realize it.
Shiok says alternate character model for Rip Torn should be Rip Torn. I like that.
Dead Rip Torn? Because
Ooh.
that's mean.
Rest
Sorry.
in peace.
Respect.
Flemish Lion, it's strange you take Idol with Cinder. I took him with Rip Tor when I played on that arcade.
Took Idol with Sin. I don't even know where we're at. I'm sorry, I can't even process while I'm doing all this.
When you were playing
Oh, I'm moving the mic. It's going to be noisy.
Idol, I don't know.
Sorry, some of y'all are at various stages of behindness, I should say. Behindness? I don't know.
DeMello says nerd shirts.
Oh, yeah, that was probably one of the
me.
big... Yeah, okay, yeah.
My
yeah.
Star Wars shirts.
But by the way, my King of the Hill shirt, which I wore in like the 2 videos that became popular all of a sudden, was pretty much like one of the most commented things I had on that whole deal. But
Blue Flame of Valor.
yeah, everyone loved the
I
King
thought
of the
that was
Hill.
hilarious because I specifically made the flame blue because of the Blue Flame of Valor.
Yep.
Because.
Yep. All right, we're switching over. There we are. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn some lights off for this. Sorry.
Hezekiah says, "I'll send you $1 million. I will win the lottery."
Well, thank you, Hezekiah. Get on winning that lottery for me. You guys don't have to. I was joking, by the way. I appreciate the super chats and stuff, but I'd feel really awful if somebody gave me thousands of dollars or even. Well, geez, yeah. Anyway.
Brady Rain, Galloping Ghost Arcade has a dedicated Johnny Nero action hero machine with the recoil gun since the 9/7/2020 Monday mystery game, and you can play all 3 stages with Guns of Fury Akimbo mode.
Okay.
Oh, that's the Daniel Radcliffe movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd love to play it, and I do plan to go to Galloping Ghost hopefully this year. We'll see. We might be tying it in with a Genesis tour since they're going on tour again. Here we go. If this is a loud game, I'm sorry. I turned it down as you saw. It's on 5 out of 100 and it's crazy loud.
A-Trend Fanatic says, "I've been playing guitar off and on for 30 years and have been singing for over 20.
Really? We got another rock star around here. And by another, I don't mean me.
Riley says, "How is the cat?"
Yo. Is she still over there? Yeah, she's right over here next to Christine, actually. She's pretty good, right? I don't want to complain.
She's old.
She's an old lady, yes, but she's good. She's a very good cat.
The bestest. And she's the prettiest, and I'll fight you if you do say otherwise.
Careful.
Uh,
My cat's piano.
Angel of Burden. I have an Ion drum rocker myself. Best drum trainer ever.
Well, that's pretty cool. I actually don't have the Ion, though. I have the Alesis DM10, or Alesis. I don't know how you say that. I'm sorry. Yeah, Scorpion. There we go. I liked the Ion kit, but I wanted something bigger that I could add on to, so I've added, like, I have 4 crash cymbals, a ride, and then a hi-hat, and it all works in Rock Band, actually, because the way you tie it together, it's really nice. So I have, like, 2 green, 2 blue, 2 yellow cymbals and all that. Wow, I'm just screwing this all up. I did not mean to pick Shinnok, because he's kind of a pain. Oh, come on.
Sniggleface says, "Custom creators collective songs are played in Rock Band. So much good stuff that it never got licensed." Zeppelin.
Oh, okay.
Eric.
Let me ask really quick, can you guys hear her okay? I feel like this game is so loud, you're probably barely being heard.
I'm not going to say that second name because I don't want to mess it up. Eric Ortiz Vasquez. Greetings from Mexico. My favorite game is also Mortal Kombat. Still play Mortal Kombat here in Mexico. They play the 2, so I'm assuming
MK2?
MK2?
I'm assuming that's it. Sorry, I just turned the volume lower, by the way. I had to interrupt my game, but go ahead.
And a lot of people said Mortal Kombat 4.
Yes, Mortal Kombat 4. Oh, and the chat, or the attendance did not go down. That's good.
Hezekiah asks, "Have you met any celebrities or rock stars?"
Have I? I have, actually. I don't want to go too deep into it, but not that long ago, well, actually pretty long ago, again, back to how quick time goes, my friend, no one ever believes me on this story because everyone thinks Craig from Slipknot is the most mysterious guy in the world, and he's evil, and he's quiet, but my friend did some work for him. He apparently was living somewhere near Austin, and he went and did some work there, and their girlfriends knew each other, so kind of worked out. We ended up, he called me one day, he's like, "Hey, you want to go to the Slipknot concert, and we'll go backstage and hang out?" I'm like, "Yeah, right, whatever." Anyway, long story short, we ended up backstage. They had a huge barbecue party. Disturbed was there, Dragon Force. I talked to Craig from Slipknot in case any of you guys think he's some evil, mean guy, which he probably wants you to think that, so you don't talk to him.
And the
but
singer from Disturbed was actually really cool.
yeah, I always thought he might be kind of a douche, but he was really cool. A guy was being not cool with him, bugging the hell out of him to take a picture with him, and finally he had to tell him that's enough because the guy was drunk and rude. But yeah, it was cool. I met a lot of Slipknot. I actually watched Corey. First thing I see when we walk into the party after the show, they were doing a big barbecue back there. It was on the Mayhem tour. First thing I see is Sid DJing from his wheelchair because he had just broken his feet not too long before that.
Jumping off a giant.
Yeah, I think he jumped off the speakers behind or something, but yeah, and he broke his heels. And anyway, he was DJing while Corey was singing Staying Alive at the top of his lungs. It was just really cool to see. Other than that, I mean, we've kind of met Bryan Cranston. I'll say that. He was like 2 feet from me, practically. Who else? We've met a lot of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I somehow meet celebrities. It's weird.
Zach.
Oh.
I can't remember his name. Zach Wood from The Office and Silicon Valley.
Mm-hmm. That was at a Titanfall event where
Yeah.
we also met Major Nelson. I don't know if you consider him a celebrity.
Well,
met him a couple
him
times, yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Anyway.
see. You've met Adam Carolla a couple times.
Yeah, Corolla a few times. Who else? Jeez, I'm forgetting all of a sudden. Put me on the spot here. We're going way too long on this.
Yep.
Everyone's probably like, oh, enough. But yeah, we've met a few famous people, I suppose. We have a family friend that's very good friends with George Strait, and a actual family who's friends with Aretha Franklin. I was like, what? How did this happen?
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, jeez, I'm trying
Dan
to...
X Franklin, who's the cheapest MK4 character in your opinion?
Sonya Blade. Sorry, I know I just got destroyed by Raiden here, but Sonya, I hate fighting. I will rotate that tower every time I see her on there. They overpowered her, I think.
Anthony Donovan, you ever played the older Jurassic Park arcade booth shooter? I remember going to this place as a kid called Fun Zone.
Yeah.
And there was a Nathan's connected to it.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
No, I've never actually played it other than on emulator, and I don't know how I never knew it even existed. I always got it confused with The Lost World. I just assumed that was the game when I'd see it. And it wasn't. Anyway.
Night Yoshi, if I give you 1,000, for a pizza oven, do I get a pizza in return?
I will mail you a pizza for sure, but it won't be very good. Poison donut. This is a hell of a battle.
Mr. Urban World best Genesis song is I Can't Dance.
Is that a Genesis song?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was just a fill.
I can't dance.
I don't know the difference between them.
The only thing
Oh, boy.
about me is the way I talk.
How many beers in? I'm just kidding. I know you're about
actually
to...
not drunk.
I know, I'm just joking. What about Mama where he's like, excuse me. Looked like I was choking on a cat hair there.
I believe my favorite Genesis song is Land of Confusion.
That is a good song.
I like the message. The video creeped me out as a kid. But I loved it. Those grotesque puppets.
Oh, that was so bad. How about some fire, Iceman?
Hezekiah says, I won a few arcade tournaments, won an MK3 cab, and lots of other goodies, hats, soundtracks, met each of the MK actors, etc.
Oh, nice. I hope I get to meet some of them eventually by going to, hopefully, Galloping Ghost one day. I doubt they'll just be there, though, when I'm there.
Mr. Urban World says, I hope you all are getting ready for the new superhero show, Jupiter's Legacy. I actually only saw an ad for that today. Never heard of it.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
I got an email about it being on Netflix, which you don't get because it's in my account.
Yeah. I happened to see like a targeted ad on like Twitter or something.
Slice. What am I hearing? Oh, that. Okay. Really quick, can we just take a minute to appreciate how fast the Mortal Kombat gameplay is? That's why I love this game so much. I find it so fun to play. The speed of the gameplay and the intensity of it. And it's not a cheat fest. They're not like ripping you off the whole time. Uh-oh.
Eric says play Mortal Kombat 2 and 1. He did earlier in the stream.
Yeah, Eric, you said, right? I'm sorry, Eric. Yeah, I did that. I started the stream with MK2, played a little MK1, and off to KI after that. So you can always go back and watch that in the, I guess if you want to rewind, basically.
A-Tran Fanatic says, yeah, I've actually been in a few bands. Nothing panned out. Now it's just a fun hobby. I'm trying to focus on my electronic repair. More on my electronic repair, mainly repairing video game consoles.
Oh, wait a minute. Atran, do I follow you on Instagram? I can't remember the guy's name, but he always puts new capacitors on old consoles and fixes stuff for people. I wonder if that's the guy. God, I wish I could remember the name all of a sudden. I have the worst memory. It's no offense to you if that's you.
Dead Mousy Prestige.
Yes.
Says arcade pickers imploded. Any thoughts?
I'm sad, but I get why Ralph says that. I did feel like in the third episode things took a shift. It didn't feel like Ralph was as excited to be there, and it kind of felt like it was the Corey show. Nothing against Corey, by the way. He's very nice. A few times I've interacted with him. I'm excited in a weird way because they kind of split off now, and there'll just be two good shows out there. So that'll be exciting to see. Uh-oh. I may be dying here.
Everybody says they can hear me.
Okay, good. Wow, we're that far behind?
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Okay.
There's not that much.
That's fine. I wanted to change. I'm going to even restart. I know you guys probably are done with MK, but I want to blow through it with another character.
Godly says, is this MAME or PC?
This is neither, friend. This is the Mortal Kombat 4 arcade PCB inside the cabinet. Because that's the only way to really play it in good quality currently. I just have to do that every time. I'm going to start with some Rico. I know he's not everyone's favorite. I won't play the tall... Well, let's do the tall tower.
Riley says he has talked with Roger Valsco from the Power Rangers in Space.
Power Rangers in Space. I didn't know that was a thing.
Brady Rain, I miss Chuck E. Cheese playing Johnny Nero, Action Nero at the pizza place.
I have not been to a Chuck E. Cheese since I was... Seriously, probably have not been since I was like 7. That was when I found Mortal Kombat 1, and they did not have MK1. And I was going to Diversions, which is a local chain that was amazing here. Anybody from the San Antonio area definitely knows what I'm talking about.
Shock says I shook Joey Jordan's hand before.
Probably Joey Jordison?
Jordison. Okay, there's an I in there. I didn't know if that was a...
Yeah, that's ex-Slipknot drummer. Oh, Murder Dolls. Okay, yeah, well...
Big fan of Murder Dolls.
Yeah, I think I met Joey, because I'd already met them once before. When, I first saw them in early 2000, I saw them in a tiny venue here, which was awesome. And after the show, him and Sid were just outside. But of course, at that time, their identities weren't well known, so we were like, I think that's Joey, because his hair, and they eventually just told us, but yeah. I have a funny story about Joey. Should we tell that one really quick?
Which?
I don't think she'll ever see this, right?
Oh, okay.
So the friend that got me into that concert, he had a girlfriend. I'm not going to name her. She must have really taken a liking to old Joey, because my poor friend lost his girlfriend sometime after that concert, and her and Joey were a thing. It's actually, there's pictures of them on the internet together, so I refuse to say her name because I don't want to, she grew up down the street from me and all that, and I don't want to cause any trouble for anybody. It was actually not funny at the time. I felt really bad for my friend, but it's like, hey, remember our favorite band from high school? Because that's when they were really getting going. We were in high school. Like, yeah, he's gonna steal your girlfriend, just so you know. But it worked out. He's got him a new woman. I think they're married. He's got a kid,
they're married. They have
and
two kids.
he's probably very happy, which is great. I haven't heard from him much lately, but I'm happy he's happy, and it all worked out in the end.
Angela Burden says he met the White Stripes, got Jack White to sign my guitar. That's
Oh, that's
cool.
nice.
That'll be worth some money today.
Yeah.
Or probably is now.
Yeah. Aren't you going to see... Oh, My Chemical Romance. Never mind. That got canceled and moved about 50 times because of COVID.
And the funny thing is, I've never even listened to them. I'm just going because we should.
Yeah. Well, still, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I love live music. Even if I'm not a big fan of the band, I'll check it out. Especially if it's free, I'll just go. Why not?
Dan Frankel says I used to be able to beat Crisis Zone in the arcade back in the day without losing a life. I'd love to have an original cabinet with a rumbling gun. Do you have any Time Crisis games?
I only have Time Crisis 1. I would love to have Time Crisis 2 and 3, and beyond, of course. But you can't really emulate those on arcade currently, at least. Uh-oh. There it is.
PRKO85 says I can't wait to get my sim in like guns. Time Crisis, I'm coming.
Yeah, that'd be very, very nice.
Fatality.
Ow, I just popped my elbow. You probably heard that. That was no good. Sorry, I had to have a conference there. I'm going to change characters. Let's change this up.
Burgess, Chris, if you go to Galloping Ghost this year, let me know. I might be there at the same time. I love Slipknot.
Dwayne does?
Dwayne.
I did not know that. Yeah, I got my little VIP sticker I got from that show over there, which there's no way I could show you guys. But yeah, it was like a sticker. But yeah, I'll definitely let you know. You aren't that far from that place. You can probably get there a lot quicker than I can, that's for sure. Switching characters really quick. My nose is tickling, I apologize.
Hezekiah, which fighting game do you find the worst broken bad characters soundtrack?
Whoa. What was that? Which
fighting game do you find the worst broken bad characters soundtrack?
I don't know on that. That's a weird question, but as far as the bad character broken goes, I'm gonna give that to. I hate to say bad character, but I mean, you guys know I don't love the AI in MK2 and 3. I feel like that's broken in a way. I don't know about the soundtrack thing, though. I'm not really sure how to answer that one.
Dusty Jarvis, do you have a WWF arcade?
I do, actually. I don't have like a dedicated one, but I have that game on my MK2 cabinet. Ooh, he's really smacking me around. He's using that move too much.
Atran Fanatic says, in response to that was you on Instagram thing?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not me. I'm trying to get the word out about my repair work. I've been buying broken consoles, repairing them, and flipping them for cash.
Well, that's cool. There's a guy, I just know there's a guy who does kind of similar stuff. And he's always posting pictures of it. And I'm like, he told me he would actually help me with if I ever had any bad arcade boards. Like, oh, thank you. God, I'm terrible at remembering people's names. And I'd look it up, but my phone is in use. So, I'm sorry.
Angel of Verdun says, who would be your dream MK add-on?
I don't know. Like a character to put in? I assume that's what he questioned. I really don't think of that stuff because I don't really love when they cross over genres. Like the new MK has like Terminator in it, and I think Rambo's in it. I don't really care about that stuff that much. So I guess say if they brought like a Killer Instinct character over, I think one that would fit well would probably be Saberwolf. I think he could actually fit into the Mortal Kombat world pretty nice.
So you got a couple other Slipknot fans.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say this guy's name.
Yeah. Oh.
Tensai is the last part. I don't know how to say the first part. We saw them live back in 2019.
I was supposed to see them last year, but
PRKO 85 saw them in Vienna in 2020.
Vienna, wow. You must have got lucky on that timing because there was a short window in 2020 you could see them. I was supposed to see them in June, I think, in Austin, and that just flat out got canceled. I was kind of sad because I worked very hard to make sure I got a pit ticket and paid way too much for it. I don't like how these new venues, these amphitheaters, have the tiniest little pit sections. Not that I'm going to jump in the mosh pit and fight with dudes, but I just like being closer and I don't like being stuck in a chair next to a bunch of sweaty dudes outside. I'd rather be able to move around, especially in Austin at that time of year. It's boiling hot.
Dragon Punch asks if you plan on visiting Galloping Ghost this year.
I plan to, yes. Currently, we may be
They're hoping to go this year.
Yeah, we may be going. If we do the Genesis thing, that's going to be in November.
In November.
Yeah, so maybe then. But God, it's going to be cold for my Texas wardrobe, or our Texas wardrobe. Oh, eat that. What's on a song?
Fahad is back.
Hey, Fahad. I didn't know Fahad left. Maybe I did.
Round 2.
Ah, I see a question that you'll get to, I'm sure. I just bumped the camera, sorry.
Angel of Verdun, you must have heard of the Mudvayne reunion.
Absolutely. So, first time I saw Mudvayne was actually with Slipknot before LD50 came out. And that was at the early 2000s show. They opened for them, and I was like, oh, well, this is cool. So,
Tell them about the bike thing.
oh, yeah, I actually met Ryan from Mudvayne. I was at one of their concerts, and I saw this guy riding a BMX bike around. I was like, who has a bike at a concert? And he was outside the venue, but I was like, oh, it's the guy from Mudvayne. So I walked up to him and tried to get his attention because he was whizzing by. I was like, hey, Ryan! Scared the hell out of the guy. I don't know why I was so surprised that anybody would know who he was. But they wore makeup then, so maybe that's why. But yeah, he looked incredibly like, oh, how do you know who I am? Because everyone was just going right by him. It was really weird. Nice guy, though. hell of a bass player too. Good God. Do what? Ted Wasana song. That's what I always think she's saying, Wasana song.
Hezekiah asked, do you like Dokken?
Dokken, probably.
Dokken.
That was a little probably before my time, but I'm sure if I hear something of theirs that I know, I'm sure I like it. I can't think of a single song of theirs off the top of my head though. I never got real deep into like the going crazy with the metal stuff. I probably like all the poppy, like as far as death metal bands go. I'm not saying they're death metal, but like I like Black Dahlia Murder, but that's kind of like the most accessible metal band outside of like Cannibal Corpse, probably.
Shiak says, after Hell Yeah, I don't really want to see any more Mudvayne.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of them, but I'm sure people were. It wasn't really my thing.
Dokken, yeah, that's how you say it.
Dokken, really? I always thought it was Dokken. What do I know?
I said Dokken, so I was right.
All right, don't be a hipster about it. I knew how to say it before you did.
Zach asks, any update on finding a control panel for Carnival?
Zach, I saw that come in. No, there's not currently. I mean, I hate to say I've been busy. I hate to keep using that excuse, but I truly have been. Every time I get a minute, you know, it's like after work, I gotta go do something. Like, I gotta go buy this trailer. I gotta go do that, and I've just been kind of too busy to mess with stuff lately, so I haven't even looked too deep into it anymore.
Angela Burden says they had been talking about Bruce Campbell being on the latest MK, and I haven't stopped salivating since.
I don't know who Bruce Campbell is anymore. Or if I ever did, I don't know. Sorry, my voice is already kind of going. How's yours doing? You're yelling.
I'm fine.
Oh, well, okay then.
Shaq says several things. LD50 is a classic.
Yep, just
The
listened to it
Ocean-
recently.
What Ocean?
Oh, I'm bumping into camera.
Black Dahlia Murder is a good, accessible black metal band.
Yeah, I've been actually I became a fan of them because of them on Rock Band. I tried to play not What a Horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. Anyway, and that first album, well, not that first one, but that was the first album I got into of theirs. I love Shannon Lucas too. It's a shame he does not drum anymore. He's like a tech guy now. But anyway, I'm like obsessed with watching his. There's a certain set of videos of him that I watch. It's some guy.
All the time.
Yeah, it's some guy sitting on the side of his drum kit just recording him. It's not even that good sounding because you don't hear his triggers and all that. You know, he's just sitting there. But I just love watching that guy play. He's so smooth and anyway, but he does not play anymore from what I've last heard. Or he doesn't play professionally anymore. He's like a tech guy or a IT security guy.
Angela Burden says Ryan is an incredible bass player.
Yeah. I actually just bought the vinyl of LD50, but I don't think it's ever going to show up.
Oh, yeah.
Remember,
that's right.
I bought it. It was really expensive on
Well, I
Amazon.
told him to buy it because the news, they were saying that, like,
The
they're
rumor was they're
possibly
coming
going to
back.
announce that they're
Yeah.
coming back, and I was like, you better buy that now or you'll never be able to find it. And we finally just bought it.
And it was like $55, but people are selling them for way more on eBay. But I haven't got it yet. It's
That was
Amazon.
weeks ago.
It's from the Amazon UK store, and it's just saying order received. I don't think we're ever going to get it, it feels like.
Well, like I said, when I buy my stuff from Chris in the UK, it takes weeks to get here.
Well, we'll see if it happens. Boom! After I finish this game, I'll switch to some light gun games on Carnival, and that's usually where I wrap it up because my voice is already going. I'm getting kind of a headache. So.
It's right here, sweetie. I got you.
Cat?
Yeah.
Our old kitty. She has trouble getting out of things now. Maximum damage. Eat that. Eat that.
Did you say anything about the control panel for Carnival?
I did, and no, I have not, basically. Sorry, Zach. I kind of half-answered. Went off on a tangent.
DeMello says, when I worked at a radio station, I got to be introduced on stage to a sold-out event, thousands of people cheering. It was mind-blowing.
Wait a minute. I've never heard this story, but I can hear. You could try to leave it in the chat, but we'll see if I can get that whole thing.
Have you, Hezekiah asked, have you seen the main course RPG? Me and a friend took over 5 years to bring to life Dokken. Did Dream Warriors in the fire breaking the chains in my dream, etc. a Nightmare on Elm Street movie?
I don't know what you just said right there. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read it too, so I can see it.
Saturn said, oh, Frank and Saturn say, hey.
Hey, Frank,
Strasser.
Saturn. Pharmacopoeia, I see that. Yeah, I know you'll never know how to say that. Pharmacopoeia, I don't even know if I'm saying it right.
Where is that?
It was said by Shiak. Recently, sorry. Oh, it was hot. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, please. I will have to switch cabinets, so I will have to give you guys another video to watch while I do so, but well, if you got one more for me, go for it. Oh, there's more. Okay. I'll just play it till we switch.
Dwayne says, not only have I seen Slipknot several times, I've also seen Stone Sour.
Yeah, I saw them most recently, and that's where I first saw Steel Panther, and God, I always blew them off like, oh, what a joke, or they're stupid. I love Steel Panther. I'm the biggest douche on the lake now. I'll be the guy on my jet ski blasting Steel Panther like a real tool bag. So, if you see me out there, you'll be like, if you want to be like Tiger Woods, that'll be me. Yeah, no reply there. She's like, yeah, I know. Steel Panther's good jet skiing music. Jump 17 waves in a row.
We're about caught up.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch really quick then. Give me maybe 2 minutes. I just gotta move all the camera stuff that way. We're gonna play the Carnival cabinet. So 2 minutes, watch this video while I switch. And I will be right back, or we will be right back. Here we go. Oh, you are on screen. Sorry for a brief second there. So she does not want to be on camera. Sorry about that. Okay, you're in position, right? Okay, so this cabinet this is not running the... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dinging the microphone a bunch. Whoops. This cabinet is not running the arcade board or anything. I just don't have a graphics card I can capture from because of the graphics card shortage. Stop with the dinging, please. Okay. Let's make sure we got it framed up here. What do you guys want me to play? First of all, I guess I should show you the games that are in here. Got my gun right here. I only have one aim track gun. I'd love to be able to play with Mrs. Cag, but just can't do that. Oh, I gotta get this lined up too. Oop, that way. Alright, we'll figure it out. I've got Area 51, Carnival King, Ghost Squad, that's a Wii game. I'm still kind of working that out. House of the Dead 1. House of the Dead 2 and 3 are also on Wii. Invasion the Abductors. I have a problem with that game. It's very glitchy. It doesn't really... You get to the boss and it just freezes all the time. Lethal Enforcers 1 and 2. This does not work yet. Still working on getting that done from the package. I think Sergio sent that to me, but Panic Flip Gaming. Anyway, we'll fix that later. Maximum Force, Point Blank 1 and 2, Police Trainer, Revolution X, Sharpshooter, Terminator 2, Time Crisis 1. I do have 2, it doesn't really work well. And Virtual Cop 1 and 2. I see Area 51 comes up first, besides Johnny Nero Action Hero.
Area 51, House of the Dead Overkill. I'm cool with whatever.
I'll start with some Area 51. I've actually been wanting to play that. I'm going to probably be really lazy. Oop, I thought I kicked you. It's just your shoe. I'm going to be pretty lazy and sit down on this one because I am tired. I've been standing the whole stream, so here we go.
Duck Hunt.
I don't have Duck Hunt. I need to get Duck Hunt.
We have a classic NES.
Yeah, but we don't
Oh,
have...
but it does not have Duck Hunt. Yeah, you're right.
So the problem with aim track guns...
We do have an NES gun.
Yeah, but it's not going to work with that.
I know.
Oh,
But
God.
I'm just saying.
So yeah, aim track guns are not perfect, as a lot of you probably know, and...
Dan X Frankel says, great live stream. It's been really fun. I love how you interact with all your fans. Keep up the great content. Bye from Montreal, Canada.
Thank you, Dan from... It was Dan, right? From Montreal, Canada. I can't get names right tonight. I do try to reply to everybody, but, you know, when it gets busy, I just can't get everybody. But leave me a comment later if you watch this. You can leave a comment, and I'll reply as long as you're not being a troll. Oh, boy, yeah. So the aim track gun's a little upset with me right now, but we'll make do. I just like shooting these barrels. I think it gives you a bonus anyway. Oh, I messed that up.
Angel of Verdun, have you ever played in the Injustice games?
I haven't. The new fighting games look weird to me. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Oh, I'm thinking arcade game, though. I know there's an arcade game, Injustice, but no, I haven't played any on console. I don't know what it is about the arcade ones, though. They just don't look appealing to me. Where there's no real... There's like those big buttons and just a joystick. I don't know what it is. Doesn't draw me in. Rigor, whatever they say. Oh, I've got a lot of bullets. Machine gun.
Zach says, download Wii Play. The shooting game on there is fun.
I think we had Wii Play, right? Because everyone had Wii Play, if I'm not mistaken, when you bought a Wii.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good game. I forget that, actually.
A-Tran says, would be cool to meet up someday and play some awesome arcade games.
I'm hoping to be able to go to arcades around the country. Not around the country. Let's not make it sound like I'm doing a tour. But if I'm ever on, like, traveling, I usually stop at arcades, and it'd be cool. Like, if I ever stop somewhere where I know I'm going to have time, I'd probably announce it on my Instagram maybe a day or two before, or maybe on the YouTube. Maybe I'll even make a little video, who knows. But if I ever do that where I officially want to be like, hey, come out and see me, or we can hang out, then I'll do that for sure, like meetups and stuff.
Riley says, maybe on my birthday the NHL Open Ice Challenge rematch might happen.
When? I know he said 18 days, I think.
18th.
Oh, the 18th. Ooh, that might not be too far from now. Maybe we'll do something. We'll see. I don't want to make any promises because of how busy things are for me in this time of year.
Jace187 says, please play Terminator 2.
I can probably do a little Terminator 2. I'm not that good at it.
Chiak says, I remember playing light gun cabinets that had slide action on the gun. Can't remember which game it was, though.
Time Crisis had it, I know that. But a lot of them, you know, once they broke, they would not replace them with the proper gun. They just do the cheap HAP guns, which are good guns, but they don't have that blowback feeling. Like, you'd shoot it and this top part would just slide back, which made it feel that much cooler, like you were shooting a real gun.
Zach says, Wii Sports came with the Wii. Wii Play was different. I'm pretty sure we had Wii Play,
I think we had that too. It's probably why I'm getting it mixed up. Kind of wish we'd kept the Wii now, but I don't know. I can always emulate most of it now, although the emulation's not perfect, as I've found.
Angel of Verdun says, I'm about a half hour from Fun Spot in New Hampshire. Ooh, that's way up there.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be going that far anytime soon. Usually what's going to happen is I like mountain biking, which I know a lot of you would be like, what? That guy likes mountain biking? So when I go out of town, if there's an arcade nearby, I'll definitely stop by. But so far I'm thinking of, I probably haven't run this by you yet, but it was kind of my plan last year. Like, go to Bentonville, because I love Bentonville for mountain
Do
biking.
the Kansas thing.
And then cut over and go to the arcade, which is literally the name The Arcade in Wichita. That's run by your MK Arcade Source, or he's one of the guys who runs it. Anyway, what?
In Kansas, right?
Yeah, I think. Wichita, yeah.
Wait, I thought we were in Kansas City, Missouri.
No, we weren't Toto. No, I think we were. We were somewhere. Those are the most confusing states in the world. But
Yeah.
we were in Kansas City, for sure. I think it was Missouri. And we went to an arcade there that actually someone in the chat has popped up and said they went there recently. I remember I was like, oh, that's the one we went to.
Okay.
That was years ago, though.
Okay.
I did not have a channel then, that's for sure.
Poke725 says you're too good.
Well, thank you, Poke. I've kind of, once you play this game enough, you kind of just know where everyone's going to be. So I don't shoot wildly. I try to get a streak going just for fun. And the crosshairs make it really easy. But the aim track guns make it really hard.
Brian M.
Mm-hmm.
Which arcade light gun is your favorite to hold and shoot?
Well, as far as real arcades go, I love the Time Crisis gun. I don't really have a huge preference. Now, the original Carnival gun with the shotgun pump at the bottom, that was pretty cool. I'm getting Sinden light guns one of these days. They have that pump on the bottom of a pistol-style gun. So, we'll see. I think that's going to be my new favorite. Can you please hit the green button for me? I'm lazy. Oh. I probably mapped
Angela
it.
Burden says Fun Spot is the place they usually have those DK high score battles.
Oh.
King of Kong was there, I believe.
Interesting. Billy Mitchell. I think he followed me on Instagram once, but I think he already, got rid of me. It's like, oh, we're not friends anymore or what?
Riley says I had fun, but I gotta go. Be safe, guys.
All right, Riley. Thanks for hanging out. And if I don't stream again before your birthday, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Riley.
Breaking these windows just for fun. So, I never got to talk about what I did to my Hydro Thunder. So I've been working on the second part of the fix-up video, and I was going to replace the boost light, and when I pulled the boost button out, I could not figure out how to get the light out, and then basically I ended up breaking something on it, so forget it. I just went on eBay and someone was selling a button. It came with a light already in it, good to go. Plugged it all in, had to do some special wiring because they really rigged that lighting job pretty badly, and or the wiring job in it. It's been fixed too many times. But I got it working, tested it, left it open because she was painting the boost for me. You're going to see that in the video, I think. Anyway, once I put it all back together and closed it up, I started the game. The lights worked fine. They were doing the usual flashing on boot up. But as soon as I pressed the boost button, something went wrong, and the game rebooted, and now all the lights went out except for the marquee. All the button lights are out altogether. So I think I blew a fuse somewhere. Why that happened, I'm not 100% sure. I got to figure that out too. So I'm kind of stuck right now with no lights. Try to fix one light, you break them all, I guess. But I hope to get that edited this week and hopefully get it out to you guys, but so much has been holding me back. This is not usually a busy time for my channel. This time of year, nobody usually watches, not nobody, but very little stuff goes on. There's not a lot of news coming out for Arcade 1-Up stuff.
But E3?
Yeah, I mean, that comes in June, though, so usually I get busy again around then and have content to put out. I have a few things I'm going to be reviewing soon, hopefully, but none of the items have arrived. So hopefully we'll have some new stuff for you, but for now I'm going to work on recording some more playthrough videos for what I'm trying to make Gameplay Mondays, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to have enough content to get that out quick enough. Oh. Well, what are you going to do?
Angela Verdon says Billy is a jerk.
Really?
Billy, the King of Kong guy.
Yeah.
He seems like it. Isn't he the guy that
Yeah, I guess
basically
so.
cheated with that really terrible glitchy?
I genuinely
Video.
can't even remember now is the bad thing. I'm going to probably play something else here in a minute.
Angela Verdon says, do you play console games much, or is it pretty much cabinets?
Lately it's been all arcade games in the arcade cabinets. That's the only thing I really play. I did play some Rock Band, like I mentioned earlier, but that's so old now, I don't think anybody cares. And then I played a little Grand Theft Auto 5 again, just for fun, driving around causing trouble.
We do like Xbox games, but we're both so busy with other hobbies we don't really get to game much. But as soon as some of these LucasArts games come out, I'm getting a new Xbox.
Yeah, we'll see. Or if GTA 6 ever comes out, let's play a little of this. Why not?
Brady asks if you can play Johnny Nero Action Hero.
Sorry, Brady, I don't have that one. Oh, I didn't hit start. Oh, okay, we're good.
AI asks, how often do you game?
When I'm not busy, I will come up here and play. Sometimes the problem is with having the channel, what I end up doing most is thinking, oh, I should go do something for a video. So that's a lot of game time. Sometimes when I don't have much going on, I just killed that guy. I will come up here and just play, which is very nice. So probably maybe once or twice a week this time of year, and not very long, unfortunately.
DeMello says, I remember this game being hard as hell.
Yes, it very much is. I did a playthrough on it. We did it live and left the video up, so if you want to see the whole thing, search the channel for T2, or Terminator 2. It was pretty recent, but it's probably been like a month or two now. I won't play a ton of it since I did a video on it. Go ahead.
Shikuru. I know I'm butchering that, I'm sorry. Tensai says, T2, I saw this movie the morning after my final exam.
Oh, wow. I was pretty young back then. 92, I think? I can't remember. I know that's when the game came out. Or I think it is. 91 or 92.
Brian M. says, damn, I miss arcades.
Me too, Brian, but I don't know if you're in the Texas area, but they're kind of making a comeback in Texas, that's for sure. We have a lot of barcades showing up. We even have chains popping up that are spreading around the state. It's a big state, though, so it's hard to hit them all. My energy is low. Good Lord, I'm already dead. Oh, wait, I have a button. That's right.
Jace says, will you be playing the new Resident Evil game?
I didn't even know there was going to be a new one, so probably not. I'm assuming it's console games, so I never was into those. I'm not a big horror fan, that's for sure. Maybe.
Angel of Verdant says, I've been playing The Division 2, which held my attention for quite a while.
Oh, yeah. I tried playing the first one. Those games sometimes start to feel like homework to me. Maybe I'm more old school game now, where I just like to sit down and play it. Some of those were like, well, you need to learn how to craft. You gotta learn how to do a bunch of stuff. I was like, I just want to sit down and have fun. It's probably why I still play GTA 5. I don't do the missions. I just get on there and drive around. Sometimes I'll steal a boat and go boating or kill dudes, which is always fun. I even go mountain biking on the game. I'll take a downhill bike up to the top of the hill and ride down, kill myself.
Oshikuru Tensai says, I did good sounding his name out, by the way.
Nice. Oh, good Lord.
Alan's Ageless Arcades, League City, Texas here.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't remember. I think that guy may have messaged me recently, but I could be wrong. I'm like acting like I know everybody all of a sudden. But yeah, isn't that near Houston, I believe?
Let's see.
Houston's got a new cidercade, which is nice. They have some good arcades around there. We sometimes just go places for the day just to play at the arcades. Like, I've been to Houston just to play cidercade, then we came home after eating. Had a little dinner in the car. That was before vaccines. So, ate in the car and then went home. Whoa, what the heck was that? Oh, that was cool. Wasted that.
League City, Texas. Yeah. It's like the more Galveston-y.
Okay.
I mean, Galveston is kind of the island, but it's like
Right.
due north of Galveston. It's basically Houston, but
Texas is so big, I can't remember where everything is. Where is everybody? There's no one here. There we go. I'm probably gonna, once I die here, I'm gonna play another game, and I better wrap it up soon as my voice is going, and it is so hot in here.
Chris,
It's ridiculous.
I never turned the air back up.
That's fine.
Chris X Michael, yay! I finally got to see one of your live streams.
Oh, thank you for being excited to see. Sorry you're catching kind of near the end of it, but you can always watch. I guess it's not live, but you can always go back and watch the replay if you want. I'm just gonna spam those. I'm dead. All right, I am gonna sweat going in here. All these games running and 2 people in this tiny room. It gets very hot. I can't remember what some other requests were to play.
Alan's Ageless Arcade says, yes, near Houston. We did message on Twitter.
Okay, that's right. I probably may have forgotten to reply. I apologize. I may have to make like a thing soon where I'm like, you have to email me now because I just can't keep up with all the different sources of messages. So I have conversations that like end up going off the wrong direction, or like I forget, like, oh God, I haven't been back on Twitter. So I'm sorry. I'm very much not addicted to social media, so I don't keep up with it very well. I'm gonna play a little Carnival. I just see someone requested a game, but I'm sorry.
House of the Dead.
Yeah, I'm so tired right now. Can you please hit green for me? I'm sorry again. There we go. Let's play.
Chris Michael says, no worries, I've been watching all of your vids.
Thank you, Chris. Rickety Town. That didn't work out. I'm trying to
No.
just whip you with the cord. That would be that. I plan to do a playthrough video of this because I want to talk a little bit more in depth about the game. I was gonna do it live, but I think it's easier to do it without live because I want to talk some trivia about the game and a little bit about what I've found about how it works, which I always suspected, but it was nice to get confirmation. Not anything in depth, but interesting stuff about the way they made this game look the way it does. I'm getting destroyed. This is a very midway game in the way that if anybody, I saw somebody said they could beat Crisis Zone on 1 credit. That seems insane. If it's in the arcade especially, but this is one of those games you can't beat it on 1 credit. I guarantee Midway would not have allowed it. Go ahead. If you have anything. I thought you had something to say. It looked like you're like, shut up. Super lazy here holding the gun like this. What?
Is the cat chafing again or something?
I thought I saw her, but yeah. Oh, big bunion ride.
Shinnok says, rip Midway.
Yep, sure missed
Also,
them.
rip Acclaim.
Yeah, Midway, or Acclaim was like Midway's, we'll take your game home for you, Midway.
Brian says, Midway was a goat company.
They really were. They were like insane back then. I wish they were still around. But even if they came back today, they couldn't get everyone back, and it would be a little different probably. Oh, I feel the air conditioning came on. I'm sitting right in the vent.
Angel of Verdun says, Total Carnage was my favorite arcade game.
Total Carnage. So I played that for the first time recently at Side Arcade. It was before my time, so when I finally got to play it, it was kind of cool. Oh, I bumped the camera again. It was kind of cool to get to see. What's the other game that's like that? Oh, Narc. Narc was one that was at Side Arcade also that I'd never really played before. But I do kind of want to add it to my Killer Instinct cabinet now.
Zach McDonald, a lot of YouTubers have a second channel for their live content. Have you ever considered that?
Yeah, I have. I don't know. We'll see. I hate to split everything up because then that's 2 things to keep track of, but let's see. Usually...
What's the benefit of that?
Well, for one, I don't usually leave these up. Like, if you catch them live, great. Other than that, they're up for maybe until the next morning. I'll pull them as unlisted. Because I don't want my channel to be full of nothing but live streams. Because, really, if you think about it, I do the same thing on most live streams. I play these same games, but the conversation's always different. That's the goal. But so that's why I don't leave them up in most cases unless, I plan to ahead of time. I don't know. I've thought about even doing like the YouTube. Oh, can you please hit green? I thought about doing the YouTube memberships option where like, hey, then you guys can go see all the old ones if you want. But I hate to charge you guys or make you guys pay me for seeing my old videos. There'd be other perks, but anyway, it's hard to figure out what to do.
Carlos Belmont,
I'm already almost dead again.
Which pistol are you using on MAME?
Aim track, light gun. Careful, yeah. You're very close to the exit button, so it scares me. aim track light gun. It's okay. I'll say that. It'll get you through the. It'll get you. I guess I don't know. There are better sensors you can apparently buy too that make it a better experience, but it'll get you by. But it's never gonna replace the true arcade light gun. Now Sinden is supposed to do that, but we'll see.
Angel of Burden says thank you. Thank you for your time. You guys take care.
Thank you, Angel of Burden. Right?
Angel of Burden.
Burden with a V. Okay, I was thinking Burden. Sorry.
Alan's Ageless Arcades. My favorite arcade game is Neo Geo Metal Slug.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. Never got into Neo Geo though. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Shiak says I played so much NES and ARC back in the day.
Yeah, I guess it was just right before my time of playing games. Oh, Krampus. So I just never really got too deep into it.
Brady says this game, Carnival, is like Sega's House of the Dead.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of like the Midway version of it. God, machine gun move is kind of exhausting. Sometimes I miss the button, apparently. Green button, please. Boom. Oh. I probably got another continue or two in me, and that's it. So get your last questions in for me, and then I'll probably wrap it up because I'm exhausted. We've been going a little over 2 hours now, and I want to have a relaxing rest of my Friday night. So yeah, I'll continue one more time. We'll say that. I got a full life bar now. I'll continue once more. Let's do Freak Show. See the strange and bizarre. Stuttering. I never noticed that yellow tooth right there. I want to say I've memorized a little bit of this level, but it's hard to say that for sure. But even memorizing where things are, this game makes it to where it's really hard to hit certain targets, and they will get you so they get their money out of you. Help me. I never help her because it doesn't do any good to try to save her, and the camera moves right as you shoot, so you'll shoot her instead. I missed it. Ooh, ouch. Kind of sounds like Barney, I just realized.
Metal Mario says you can always upload the VOD unlisted and just make a playlist on your main page to reduce video clutter.
That is a good point.
Shiak says good stream.
Thank you, Shiak.
With the clap. Frank Strasher, that's for something else.
Give me my... Nah, there it is.
Zach says you could get some Lady Cag episodes on here where she talks about the stuff she did for your machines. Ooh. And her take on video game news. Lady Cag Corner with a K.
Lady... You gotta watch how many Ks we get in there, though. That could go wrong. The Killer Arcade Games Keg Corner. Never mind. That'd be KKK. Too many Ks, though. It's too risky. I do like that idea, maybe especially for like a video idea. I didn't think of that.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
When did we talk about that last live stream?
I think so.
That's so funny. It feels like that was very recent. I don't remember the last time I streamed now. Oh. Dadgum Spider Monkey. My Iclops is coming. Oh, not yet. I'm still got half life. You're good. Oh, he just took a lot of it away, though. Hold on. He's dead. You better wait, because you're going to hit that exit button.
I am not.
Kill the whole stream. Any last questions? Final comments? Get them in, if you have anything.
Brady asks, can you switch to maximum force?
Oh, Brady, I would, because that's the one game you've asked me to play that I can play. But I would, but I'm done for the night. I'm sorry. If I start a new game, it would be kind of exhausting right now.
Looks like your feet are killing you.
Yeah, I had to kick my feet off kick off my little slippers I wear to help me be able to stand up forever without my feet starting to hurt.
With your orthotics in them?
Yeah, I'm an old man. Got my orthotic. Oh, that was a good one there. I thought I was dead. I'm almost dead. One more continue and I'm done, just so everyone knows.
Oh, J-Rob is in here too. He's been...
Crap. Hi, J-Rob. Uh-oh. For a second, I thought you meant a family member. Because, you know, the joking name. Anyway. Oh, hit that green button. Ma'am. Ms. Cag. Mrs.
Did that hit?
Yeah, you're good. Weird blood goo bath, or vats, whatever you want to call those. Ah, God, it's so hard to get that, and it's very helpful with these stupid spider monkeys. Literal spider monkeys. Looks like we're gonna beat the boss on this stage, and then I'll wrap it up.
$5 super chat from Zach.
Oh, thank you, Zach.
Great stream as always. You guys are awesome.
Thank you very much, Zach. I appreciate it. Zach's always here, always supportive, pretty much at every live stream, I think.
Yeah.
And not just, you know, you don't have to super chat me for me to call you supportive either, by the way. Just being here is very cool, everybody.
Atran Fanatic says, you ain't old Cag. I got you beat. I am 46.
Oh, wow, so you are a little older than me.
And I don't look or show my age.
Well, that's good. That's the best part. I don't really feel old. I mean, I stay active, so that's good. I mean, I do feel... By the end of summer, my back hurts a little bit from jet skiing so much, and my knees start to hurt and all that. But, you know, staying on the bike helps a lot, just being active in general. Not having an office job, I think, has helped me stay younger. Moving around all day long helps. He's already dead, but we gotta go through the motions here. That's something I'll talk about when I do the full playthrough video I plan to do soon. He's dead, but you gotta still just keep going. It's very annoying. There we go. They don't expect the machine gun move, which is that repeatedly. And I purposely chose Deady, by the way. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, even though I have a little bit of life left. I don't have much left in me, that's for sure. Ooh, just messed my hair all up, didn't I? What little bit I have right now. Okay, if you guys are new, please consider subscribing for more. I'm yelling right next to the mic, I just realized. Thank you guys for watching tonight. It's been fun.
We'll get the mic situation figured out someday.
One of these days, I'm looking at an expensive BKXC mic situation that he uses, but man, it's like $400 for some microphones. So, they're very nice though. They're wireless. I can move around the room a lot easier. But we'll look at it. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see what happened before, save the link, because I will probably make this unlisted, and you're not going to be able to find it, and yeah, so if you want to see anything I did before, go back and watch it now, or just keep the link, and you should be able to watch it later. Anything left?
Everybody's saying thanks. Have a good night.
All
Dwayne,
right.
Good to hear. You chatted up with while modding my shooter and the
Oh.
SWT. Some graphics came in today. Have a great night to you both.
Thank you, Dwayne. Still working on that shooter cab. I forgot I'm going to do a CAG on this one just for the end of the stream. That looks like a C. Sad face. Where is it? Because they got killed. They're dead. Sad face. There we go. Oh, my voice is gone. Anyway, thanks guys. Have a good weekend. I don't plan on streaming tomorrow or anything. We're going to be doing some fun stuff tomorrow, so I'll see you guys maybe next week. Hopefully I'll have a video for you on Monday, maybe even a Hydro Thunder repair update on Wednesday. We'll see. Till next time, thank you guys. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, sorry. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll wrap it up now. Have a good rest of your weekend.